topic of conversation revolves around meditation, speaking things into fruition, positive affirmations, vision board, reading books, and so much more. I need everybody who tunes in to like and share this video. To those who will find this information useful, we're live every week, Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And if you would like to be a guest on the show, email us at droppinggemspodcasting@gmail.com with your name, business, industry, IG at, and brief bio. Support the show by subscribing to the channel and hitting the notification bell. We're here, brother.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to start with this quick visual. Play this for about a minute or so. We'll get into it. I'll be playing it briefly here and there. And then during the intermission, we have a special video to show the viewers.
Yes, sir.
This is speaking things into existence, law of attraction.
You are what you attract. You attract what you are. There we go.
Here we go.
Wrote myself a check for $10 million for acting services rendered, and I gave myself 5 years, or 3 years maybe, and I dated it Thanksgiving 1995, and I put it in my wallet and I kept it there, and it deteriorated and stuff, but then just before Thanksgiving 1995, I found out that I was going to make $10 million on, I think it was Dumb and Dumber. Maybe.
Dumb and Dumber, yeah.
When a seed is planted in the ground, all you can do is water it. You cannot control the sunshine, you cannot control the weather, and you cannot control what the locusts will come and try and destroy it. All you can do is plant your seed in the ground, water it, and believe. That is what allowed me to be in this position right now. I would not stop believing.
Just don't take it for an answer. I mean, I think if you believe in what you're doing, many people will tell you, why you're mistaken, why it'll never work. But if you really believe passionately in what you're doing, just keep going, keep pushing on, and then if you don't succeed, pick yourself up and try again, and ultimately, if you're that determined, you will succeed in life.
This is a major opportunity. This is a major lifetime event for you. In all of the years that I've been doing this, only one person has left. I've been amazed that there's only been one person, because some people, and sometimes you really suffer. It's very tough.
People say you have to have a lot of passion for what you're doing, and it's totally true. And the reason is because it's so hard that if you don't, any rational person would give up. It's really hard, and you have to do it over a sustained period of time. So if you don't love it, if you're not having fun doing it, you don't really love it, you're going to give up. And that's what happens to most people, actually. If you really look at the ones that ended up being successful, unquote, in the eyes of society, and the ones that didn't. Oftentimes, it's the ones that are successful loved what they did so they could persevere when it got really tough. And the ones that didn't love it quit because they're sane, right? Who would want to put up with this stuff if you don't love it? So it's a lot of hard work, and it's a lot of worrying constantly. And if you don't love it, you're going to fail.
Make a choice. Like, you just decide what it's going to be, who you're going to be, how you're going to do it. Just decide. And then from that point, the universe is going to get out your way.
Because it's only about 1% of people have the ability to really take risks, entrepreneurial risks. 99% of the population can work for a business once it's established. Only 1% have the courage and the ability to actually make the entrepreneurial breakthroughs that create those jobs.
Somebody said to me, what did you learn from your father? And what I learned from my father is that work can make you happy. Really can make you happy. But you have to love what you do.
Your mind.
We'll play the rest of it later on. But I just wanted to set it off with that tone because it's just going to add value to what we have going on today. The first thing I want to start with is what I mentioned with meditation. And for me personally, meditation has been a routinely thing for me where I wake up in the morning time. You know, we do what we have to do, brush our teeth. You know what I mean? Some of us, you know, shower. I would say some of us, because not everybody does. But, you know, shower, make our bed, make our breakfast. And then before I hit the road to handle my business, I do a 15-minute meditation where I just want to clear my mind. You know what I mean? Clear my minds of all the fog, of any negativity that's in there subconsciously, because it just helps me visualize not only my day, but the way I want to kind of maneuver through it with it being clear. You know what I mean? And I noticed that when I do that, I feel more spiritually aligned with the higher power, and it just puts my body at a sense of ease so I can focus on what's important throughout my day.
Sound like you come into harmony with yourself.
Yeah. It takes a while. They say it takes 21 days to get into rhythm with these things. And for me, it has become a daily routine because I want to stay in that space. I don't want to let something affect that in any way, shape, or form. You know what I mean? And I know us as humans, you know, we tend to, you know, get off the rail sometimes because of what's going on around us. We only can control what we can control, but it just gives me a form of clarity.
Man, that's hella dope right there too, man. And you know, I know it takes 20, they say it takes the 21 days to get into that rhythm. But then when you think about when you're in that rhythm and that rhythm's a good one, do you really want to stop it? You get what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Do you really want that rhythm to stop, or do you want that rhythm to keep going?
Right.
Because at the end of the day, you know, once you in rhythm, once you start that dance, you know, and you get into that space, and you're happy, or like the video stated earlier, you love the work that you've done. You know, it keeps you to the potential and the discipline to keep going. It's the consistency to keep going and doing it because you are in love with the results that you are getting from after going through it. So that's good, man. And congratulations to you and continuing doing that, because it takes a lot. Like I said, it's only 1% that can take upon those entrepreneurial type of decisions and actually persevere through them. And that just doesn't mean starting a business. That just means making a decision and sticking to it and having that discipline within it and able to maneuver through it. For me, man, with meditation, I love meditation. I meditate sometimes 5 minutes and 10 minutes throughout the day with certain things, because meditation it has no limit. And in the morning time, like I get up, I thank the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Thank Yahweh for blessing us, giving me clarity, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. That's what I definitely want to meditate on that.
Those are your affirmations.
Yes. Yeah. You have to have those. And then also too, I sit there and like meditate and focus on what I want to what I want to happen that day, not necessarily a specific event, but what I want from that day is to have wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, clarity on something, to be able to maneuver and keep the negativity away. I meditate on keeping negativity away by staying positive, recognizing what that negativity is, or when negativity is in my place or coming to my in my space. And it's beautiful, because after I do that, especially on my way driving to work or wherever I'm going, my mind is set. My mind is in that mode of, I want to stay positive. Now, there are a lot of things that distract you throughout the day, and that's where you have to be able to, like, okay, I'm not gonna let that. I'm not gonna react to that. I'm not gonna react to that. I'm gonna respond to that. And how you respond, whether that be no response or whether that be you're giving a response in a word or action, that's what I focus on and I meditate about. And then I sit back, and at the end of the night, I meditate on how my day was and what happened in that day, and what if there was something that I could have done better. I just really put a clear focus on what happened, and try to move forward from all of that day, because that's part of what meditation is. It's just coming to focus, focusing on something and really understanding it, feeling it, inculcating it, and then learning how to place it where it needs to be placed to. You get what I mean? So I love meditation, bro. And for those of y'all out there, man, I definitely suggest you learn to meditate. And meditation is not as hard as it may seem, or how hard. It's not as hard as some people may think it is, because really it is all about focusing on something and putting your energy into it. And once you focus on that and you consistently do it, you will learn how easy meditation is, and it'll center you all the way.
Yeah, I noticed too. Great pointers right there, based on your field of meditation and how you utilize it. And I noticed that what I like to do is when I close my eyes, I kind of center the third eye. I kind of focus where the third eye would be, and that pressure and that sensitivity is where I start to do my breathing. You know what I mean? And that's why I do my best to channel my inner thoughts in that voice to then speak with the higher power. You know what I mean? And speak into those positive affirmations in that space of what I'm trying to accomplish, like you said, throughout the day, short-term goals and then long-term goals. I also know that if people are not, relatively accustomed to meditation, or don't really understand the nature of it or the value of it, another angle that you can just dive into is and it's a form, it's like a branch to meditation, is yoga. You know what I mean? When you do yoga, it's not only a form of stretching, but it's a form of relief, of letting go and releasing whatever toxins you have in there. And through that's why you see at the end form of yoga, you see them with their legs crossed and kind of just catching in that, that breather after all those stretches and all those stretching techniques.
Wow, I didn't even know that, man. I've been hearing too about yoga and the benefits of it, but I didn't know it was a form of meditation as well. Yeah. And excuse me, men, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, there's nothing wrong with doing yoga. Men do yoga.
Not at all.
Men do yoga. No, because there's some people who, I think before it was always a woman thing for some people, because they seen most women doing it, never really seen men doing it. But I'm starting to realize, and I'm sure everyone else can attest to this, every other man can attest to this too, that really, really wants to understand themselves, is when you do yoga, man, as a human being, period, no matter if you're male or female, it definitely, like you said, it would help to release all of those things, and you get more clarity. You're stretching your body, and within stretching your body, that allows your body to breathe. You know what I mean? And you want oxygen flowing throughout your whole body, so that way it can float in the directions and in the current that it needs to do, so you can have those clarity thoughts, or have that focus, and have that energy and ability to do what it is that you're trying to do, man, because that's beautiful, man. So yeah, meditation, meditate, not just not medicate, but meditate, you know what I'm saying, like they say.
Yes, meditation, yoga, stretching, And just, you know, it takes nothing to take 5, 10 minutes, 15 minutes out your schedule to make sure you implement those things within your time.
I'll say this, look, my bad to cut you off, but
no, you're good, brother.
Like you said, it takes about, you could take 5, 10, 15 minutes. A lot of us do have 9-to-5 jobs or have jobs, right? Don't you get a 15-minute break? Within that 15-minute break right there, you can take, or at least 10 minutes out of that 15-minute break, take that time to reflect and meditate and focus your energy back and gather yourself back. Because I know throughout certain things, or based off of your job, or what it is that you do, or whatever type of work you're doing, you know, we all need that moment of breathing. We all need that breath of fresh air. So, and I do that sometimes too on my breaks at work, man. I'll sit there and I'll just close my eyes and focus, breathe in and out, focus on my breath really quick, and then just let my body relax. Because it definitely is a form of relaxation. When you meditate, it relaxes you. And you know, and it works, man. And I'll be, after that 15 minutes, man, I'll be ready to get back to it. Energy.
I noticed that it's helped me build stronger awareness as well during moments of any kind of tension. For example, this morning, I think this morning my wife was trying to do a product review, and she screamed out to the children, "Hey, you know what I mean? You guys are making noise, boom, 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 boom." And typically what would have happened in that case is I would have reacted to that, stormed to the kid's bedroom, and would have been like, "Yo, get your act together." But what I did instead is that I wanted to approach it different, because that's the typical way I would have done it. So instead, I walked into the room calmly and I said, "Hey guys, you know, your mother's trying to, can we keep it down here?" And they were like, "No, we understand." I was like, "If you understood, you would not have been continuing what you guys are doing after she told you guys the first time." You know what I mean? So just approaching it differently. Again, meditation gives you that clarity and gives you that stronger awareness ability to handle your situations of tension differently.
Right. Damn, that's beautiful, bro. And that is something that we all definitely have to work on, or need work on, or, you know what I'm saying, is working on, is because it's again how you respond to situations rather than react to situations. And you know, that was beautiful right there, because a lot of us, and you know, some of us have grown up in those type of scenarios where we're being reacted to based off of what we did, and you know, the negative energy being shot back only creates more hostility,
right?
You know what I mean? And then there's nothing's learned there, or what is learned is another form of behavior that cycles again and over and over and over.
And when they grow up, they end up doing that same to their children.
Right.
And so it's happened to me when I was young.
Bro. Me too, bro. Me too. So, you know, that's beautiful right there. And man, so, you know, shout out to meditating, ability to meditate and understand what meditation is. And I'm telling you guys right now, don't be afraid of meditation, man. Don't be afraid to sit there and find some peace within yourself. Because you ain't gonna find peace nowhere else. You're gonna find peace within yourself. You gotta, this is your temple, and you want it sanctified, and you want to be able to sit in this temple right here and be at calm, at peace, because you don't want to be you don't want to have to be facing the world outside and be, you know, having all of those wrongs against what you believe in, what you do as right. That's what war is, you know what I'm saying? Wrong against right. So man, shout out to meditation.
Absolutely. Now, some of the positive affirmations that you utilize in the morning time, in the night time, I know you mentioned it earlier during the pod, but what are some of the things that you like to keep rooted within you, that you like to say on a daily basis? And then on top of that, what are some of the things that you share on social media? Because I've seen it in your story that you share daily. Are those part of your affirmations as well?
So I always ask for wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, because without getting the knowledge and without understanding the knowledge, I have no wisdom, right? Because that's what it is. When you gain the information and then you take on that information, that knowledge, and then you apply it, it becomes like, you know what I'm saying, a habit, which gives you the ability to have that wisdom, because now you can share it with someone else, right? You can be wiser in your decisions. So, you know, the root word of wisdom is wise, and to be wise is to be able to I don't have the definition in front of me, but it's really being wise is to be able to make a conscious and rational decision within your reaction to something, or your response to something. And so you can change the trajectory or change the atmosphere and the ability to, you know, maneuver in a different way. So always wisdom, knowledge, and understanding gives you peace, because when you have understanding about something, you would know how to react to it or respond to it, excuse me. You would know how to respond to it because you understand it. And when you don't understand something, it's hard for you to really try to give it your best or put your all into it, because you don't understand. And then some of the things that I post on social media, man, are just positive things for people to read and see, like you know what I'm saying, perseverance, being able to get past what is ahead of you or get past these obstacles, learning that this is not the end of all. Speak into existence what you want. You are what you attract yourself to, or you attract what you are. And you know, positive things I speak to myself and just being like, you know, I'm good. I understand. I'm at peace. I don't want to stress about things. I don't even say I don't want to. I just say stress relieves me. I mean, stress leaves me, and peace fills me. You know, things in that nature that I just really hone into every day, because we're faced with a lot, and a lot of times when I come, like, we all have bills, right? We all have, you know, different things that we do. I sit there and look at some of our things, and, you know, I don't even call this a bill. I just call this an expense that I have for my situation, because it's an expense. So I'm paying an expense for something because this is what I choose to have. Like my cable bill, that's an expense for me because I utilize it for my Wi-Fi. It's part of my business. It's part of what we do here. You know what I'm saying? So it's not a bill. You know, bill, even though it like has a negative connotation to it, when you think of bills, it kind of makes you stress.
Right.
But when you think of it as an expense, something I spend my time and my energy and money to, because this is something that I enjoy and like and I need or want as a part of my life, then it makes it a lot easier. I don't have to stress about it in that nature, you know, paying rent, paying your car note, whatever the case. These are all expenses. These are not.
You give it a different outlook, a different perspective, so that way it doesn't affect you in a negative connotation.
Correct. You know, because it's really like I'm a half empty, half full type of guy. You know what I'm saying? It's all about how you look at the glass. You know, I don't ever look at the glass as half empty. I always look at it as halfway full, and what else can I pour into it for it to become full? And I try to keep that as a staple or a groundwork within myself, because if I look at it as empty, then it feels like I don't have nothing else to pour in, and it's just going to it's going to become empty. But if I look at it as almost full, then now I just got to keep adding to it. And when I add to it, the same thing that has been adding to it, then you know, it becomes full, and I'm always full of this abundance, you know. And that's something I've been working on. I'm not a pro, not perfected at it, but every day I get the opportunity to try to perfect it in that best way, man. So, you know, those are some of the type of messages that I put out on my Instagram daily, because I have, again, I think I said it before in one of our other shows, I have a motivational app, and a motivational app more so speaks to courage, because a lot of us lack the courage to do things or to be courageous in our experiences or our actions and what we do. And if you got the courage to do something, meaning you found the ability to push forward and do what is uncomfortable, then it allows you to get comfortable with being uncomfortable.
And that's when you flourish.
You flourish all the time, bro. You flourish all the time. You gotta learn to be comfortable with being uncomfortable, man.
Those gems. Next thing I wanted to talk about was vision board. And I can contest to this, and I
Yes,
could
sir.
speak a little bit on this. I wiped out my vision board recently,
Mm-hmm.
and I put some new stuff in there. And what I put in the vision board, and this is why you're starting to see a little bit more of like the skits from me.
Mm-hmm.
So where's this conversation I had? Okay, so on my vision board, I added, and this is in no way, shape, or form of, you know, how I know I'm gonna get there, because we just don't know how to. But in the midst of it, the point is to utilize what you have available and just get to work. And you'll start to see little things open up here and there. And once you're prepared, when preparation meets opportunity, that's when you'll start to succeed.
Mm-hmm.
So on my vision board, one of my big goals is to act on Netflix or a big streaming platform, right? In the midst of that big goal,
Excuse me.
I have small goals. I have monetize on YouTube. I have build a social media audience community. I have acting clips, scenes, skits, and reels. I have I put down web series, short films, independent films, feature films, and then I put another big goal, film studio. So now what I have available right now is I can do acting clips, I could do acting scenes, I could do skits, and with the acting scenes, I can create demo reels for casting directors, and for just reels in general, I can just create the small pieces of content.
Mm-hmm.
On YouTube to monetize, we're creating long form content to get watch time hours. That's what this is. Now,
Yes, sir.
when you write down your vision board, when you write down these things and you see them every day, because I have it on my wall, when you see it every day, you tend to take more action towards these things more so than normal, because you see it and it's embedded into your mind frame on a daily. And I utilize that to help push me to create the time and have the time management to pursue those things creatively and more effectively throughout my day. When you notice today, I was inspired by your piece when you were promoting effort before the release, and you had a professional 1-minute clip, you and your brother had a setting in the background promoting the effort video. It inspired me to create a setting and promote the podcast the way I did today. Had you not done that, had I not seen it, had I not wrote this on my vision board, I would have instead went to work, done something that I normally don't want to do, right? Even though it like you said, it pays the expense,
Mm-hmm.
but it inspired me and encouraged me to create the time, make it important for my day to go ahead and create the setting, create the time, put it together, send out the piece, boom. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And then here on my vision board, I have skits, 15 seconds. It was actually 13 seconds long. I create a meme of Adam and Eve eating the apple, and then me at the end just reacting to the meme. 13 seconds. Did a couple takes of it. Third take, let it out, and now it's actually going viral right now on Instagram.
Wow.
And it's an emotional context.
Mm-hmm.
It's an emotional context. And what I learned, and we'll get to this part of the segment when we get into books. But what I learned is that on social media, it's 3 pieces that really hit home when it comes to utilizing this as a tool. It's emotion,
Mm-hmm.
fun,
Mm-hmm.
and fact.
Mm-hmm.
And here we're providing what's factual to us, what's knowledgeable to us, what's good information to us. Then, we utilize skits to promote fun. And then with that particular skit, I was promoting fun, but it also in turn created emotion, and that's all to just come back to the vision board of write these things down and you'll be more likely to put action behind your words.
Hey man, my father used to tell me if it's not in writing, it don't exist, man. And what you just said confirms what he said. You verified it. I can verify that by going to look that up. And it's confirmation as you wrote it down.
Mm-hmm.
You wanted it to exist. You created the time for it. You took the action on it.
Yeah.
And here it is getting the reaction to it.
If that ain't a gem, I don't know what is.
Hey, I don't know what it is, man, either. But like, there it is, man. If it's not in writing, it don't exist. So if you don't put it down in writing, it won't never exist, man.
I love that. I love that notion. Do you have a vision board? And if you don't,
I do.
Okay.
I do have a vision board. I actually have to redo my vision board. But a few things that I had on my vision board was to always study every day, study my Holy Hebrew name, and to really just take action into what my name represents, because my Holy Hebrew name, Asael, in Hebrew, man, it means to do, it means to work and create, it means to produce, it means to bring about and bring forth. So within me learning that about my Holy Hebrew name, it allows me to write certain things down, to manifest them, bring into existence those things, produce this type of work, produce a type of record, or create and put in the action on certain things that I want to bring about, bestow, or execute in. And so that's been something that I've been working on well with my vision board. Also too is the notions of what we call manna, and that is the ability to ask questions. The who, what, when, where, how, and why. When you apply those things, it gives you clarity and understanding. And, a lot of times I feel like we all lack a lot of asking those questions or gaining that understanding. And really with those, it gives you the ability to communicate when you want it, when you understand the who, the what it is, the where it is, or when it happened, why it happened, and how it happened. You get what I mean? Or how something is brought about. It forms the creation of this. One of the things also that was on my vision board was, to be on the podcast, and, to have content for the podcast. And here it is that, this is something that we have already manifested. That's why I kind of took it off my vision board a little bit, certain things. Also too was to money, and not necessarily money as in that, but just to have an abundance of currency, or to be able to be a provider. So that's something that I stick to and look at in forms of different ways of how can I provide something, or how can I utilize myself to provide something for someone else, or to provide something for my family. And what I'm saying, that's what I kind of been looking forward to and manifesting. Some things that I would put on my new vision board.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Yeah, definitely. It's similar to yours, sir, is to continue to write out or express myself in a poetic way. To get to write up more dissertations, or be able to have like 1 to 3 pages, or maybe even 5 to 7 pages of some content that I can speak about in regards to my experiences, or what I experienced, or the knowledge that I've actually gained from what I've studied or read inside of a book. So like how we do on this podcast, I'll have my own podcast, or my own source where I'm explaining to people the information that I've read about who I am, so people can see who I am, they hear me of who I am. And the simple fact of, when you want to know who I am, you'll be able to not just see me talk about it, but you'll be able to read about it. I'm working on a book, man. writing a book.
Ooh, let's
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Arthur Dewan.
Yes, sir. You know what I mean? So like I believe that books are the foundation of funding your mental, you know, not just it's not the only way to source or get information, but when you write a book about your experiences or write a book about a certain topic or yourself or anything like that, you know, it gives the other person or the reader the ability to kind of understand you or get a perspective of you. And that's what I want. I want people to not, like I said, not only to see me just on podcasts or see me in music videos and things like that, but to also be able to read about me, read about what I've went through, read about who I am and what makes my brain think the way it does and what gives me the aura that I have and why I'm special in this way. Because a lot of people have come to me and said, you know, there's something special about you.
Yeah.
There's, you know, there's this, I don't know what it is, but you're just special. And, you know, it always used to strike me like, what do you mean by that? I don't get what you mean by special. Like, thank you. I appreciate that. But what special how? Because I know I'm not special at the negative way we use it, where, you know, it means something bad. Like I don't have a full mental capacity. I'm not,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, dealing with a disability. But, you know, people, they can't really explain what special I am. They just know I'm special in a way. And so I want to be able to write that down and show, like, you know what I'm saying, based off of what I've learned in my life, this is why certain people said that I'm special, because I have this ability, or I can do this, or you know, me understanding about this, about this different thing, this nature of myself or principle of myself. I understand the good and the bad of myself. I understand my moral attribute, and you know, that's what I'm in the process of. Matter of fact, shout out to my sister Naomi Simone, who will be publishing her own book too, coming soon, and it's the same thing, man. We got
to get her on the show, bro, to
Oh,
talk
yeah,
about it.
she would definitely get on the show, and we can talk to her about her, because she has a podcast as well called Goddess and Goddesses.
Amazing.
And she speaks to the God and the goddess in us, in individuals, and in herself. So, you know, she enlightens us with certain things like that. So definitely we'll get her on the show. But yeah, man, that's on my vision board, man, to be able to be an author, man, because I feel like we all are authors in our own way, and it's unique the way we can put together a book and describe ourselves, because there's a lot of people who, you know, some of us are inspired by, and some of us have taken their books and read them. You know what I'm saying? I know you got Mr. Smith's book, Will Smith's book, right?
Yeah. I
Exactly.
haven't quite gone into it yet.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm reading a book called Acting Power.
Oh, nice.
And this book just breaks down the very deep analytical sense and just the body, the mind, the spirit of acting.
Nice.
You know, from a theater sense, from a stage sense, to understanding setting, to understanding character. So I'm a student to the game. You know what I mean? And I don't want to just be somebody that's going to have the influence and the platform, and that's why they want to hire me. I want to have the skill as well. And that's why I have Acting Power by Robert Cohen. That's
Nice,
Cohen. So anybody who's into acting, get Acting Power by Robert Cohen.
Man, I'm gonna have to get that too, bro, because you know, my bad to cut you off.
No,
but
you're good, brother. You're good.
I've been in acting class before when I was younger, and I knew that was something I would kind of want to do, but I don't know. I think music was more so, like, I was like, let me try to get this down packed first before acting, because I know once I have this music done for me, since that was something I want to do first, that acting gonna come naturally and next.
Yeah.
Because
And
making music is another form of it to me.
Right. It's a form of what's the word that we're looking for? A form of release, you know, to provide in a sense of art. And in acting, it's the same. Music, it's the same. You're releasing something. You're letting something be emotionally attached to the next person. You know
Right.
what I mean? And that's what's so incredible about art. And for me, I did music for I I did 10 years, over 10 years plus now, and I still do it. But they say it takes 10 years to master a craft, you know. And in the sense of a renaissance man, that's how I look at these pieces. I did over 10 years of music. Now I'm ready to tackle the next 10 years of the next craft, which is acting. I've only done 3 years, so I got another 7 years that I need to add to my arsenal so I can, to my ability, master as much as I can of the acting craft. And then I'll go on to the next thing, which may be directing, you know what I mean? And then we master that craft, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I understand Journey, you know what I mean? And the blood, sweat, and tears of it. And I don't perceive the success of anything by the gravitation that by I don't perceive the success of anything by money, power, houses, cars, materialistic.
Material stuff,
The material side. I don't look at it like that. If I can take 10 years and appreciate the journey and master my craft, I know that as I give that to the world, eventually everything else will come into play when it comes to reaching those material goals of success. And that's not the ultimate goal. The ultimate goal is to create the foundation that you can leave behind for your family and the wealth that you could potentially leave behind for your family, while also leaving a huge effect on the people that enjoyed your work.
Man, they say a good man leaves an inheritance for his children or for his builders. You know what I'm saying? So if you build up a great inheritance, and that has nothing to do just with materialistic things, that has everything to do with your character and your journey of what you went through and able to teach it. You leave your children with those type of gems and inheritance, man. You know, that's how your legacy can continue. So, you know what I'm saying? That's dope as hell, man. You know, I think I've been on and off when it comes to making music, man. I've been on and off in my journey of music. Some days I write, some days I just freestyle off the head. Some days I don't do anything, because I feel like when I speak on music or when I make a song, I'm not just making a record just to make a record and say some dope stuff. What I'm making a record for is something that's going to be digested and be able to live on forever. And, you know, that's kind of why the song Effort is very special to me, because I wrote that record in regards to my process, but just in a way that everybody else can consume and digest it. And you know, and not sound too biased or sound too cliche, as they all say, you know, when it comes down to, well, without work there's no, you know what I'm saying, there's no reward, or without, you know what I'm saying, you got to put some type of effort in order to get something out, or, you know what I mean? Like I wanted to be creative in what I say, and, you know, and still to this day I put in a lot of effort, because the first time I ever wrote a song or wrote a rap, bro, I was 16. I'm 33 now, you know what I mean? And that's well over 16 years. I've been already over 16 years from the time that I started to now, and you can hear it in that record. You can hear the work that went into that and the effort that went into that, man. So that's dope. It's, you know what I'm saying, like that's the appreciation now. I really appreciate my journey in regards to the music that I've made and the substance that I put in it.
And to speak to the record and the impact that it's having on the people that come across it, that's what I find as success. You know what I mean? To me, that's what I find as success. You know what I mean? Because it doesn't. Granted, we want it, and it will touch the world. That's the ultimate goal, and we'll speak that into fruition.
Of course,
and that's what this podcast is.
Getting there.
What this podcast is about. But the ones that have already listened to the record and now seen the video and the power behind the message, and then the dedication to Avery and and what's crazy is that when I saw the countdown to the video, my hairs was already standing up. when it was doing the countdown to the premiere. Like, well, I know this shit's about to hit.
Yeah.
And sure enough, when the video opens up and everybody today is going to be able to see it today, that's going to be the special intermission.
Oh
and,
man, for
and
sure.
shout out JC the Pharaoh. You know, he also
Hey
has a
man.
great record out as well.
Oh
with,
man,
with
that
good.
good. Oh yeah, that's
And,
a feel good record right there. I love that record.
And you know, I knew it was a good record because the value of the image put together with the message, my hair standing up. I knew how deep it was as far as like the testament to Avery and just embodying the entire thing. And I was like, man, this shit needs to hit. This shit is gonna hit home in so many different ways. You know what I'm saying? And what makes it difficult with social media is that there's so much oversaturation that it's difficult to get over that hump to be seen,
Right.
so that you can, so people can take in actual good music.
Right.
And this is why these platforms are created, so that way we can provide some form of breakthrough potentially.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we can break those algorithms and we can get through to the people that are going to enjoy that piece.
Man, appreciate that.
Effort shows, and that's the success behind it. It doesn't have to be monetary. It doesn't have to be materialistic. I need people who are going to digest this podcast afterwards, that this particular episode, to understand, respect your journey, love your journey, appreciate your journey. And in so many ways, don't rush it, even though, you know, 10 years, 16 years, like Dewan says, it does feel like a lifetime, and you feel like you want your just due, and that
Right.
you want to be there. But just know timing is everything. The higher power does not play when it comes to timing.
Nope.
It is preparing you through the graces and the struggles and the pain and the fruits of your labor, so that way when that shit does come, you are fully prepared to maintain it.
Right, bro. The responses I'm getting from it, I mean, I subconsciously I know this is what I wanted. This is the reactions that I wanted, right?
Right.
And now consciously I'm seeing the reactions, bro. Because when I first wrote the record, the substance behind it, I knew, I'm like, bro, this is who I am when it comes down to me making music. When I want to make music, when I have to make a song with substance in it. And I listen to it every day. I know it's my record. And some artists don't like listening to their own records all the time, but I listen to my own record because I really love the fact of what it represents. And I have a few records that I listen to that I wrote myself, where it's just like, damn, I actually did this. Like, this feels good to me because I was able to express this in this manner. But one of my coworkers, he's into acting and stuff like that, right? And I showed him, and he's an older gentleman too. This man is in between his 50s and 60s, and he fell in love with the record, bro. Like, he watches it to the point where, you know, his children are about my age and a little younger. So he came and went home and showed them on an 80-inch screen, bro. Like, it looked like, he said, bro, it was like we was watching a movie on the 80-inch screen. I was like, wow, bro,
that dopamine media, dopamine media.
I was like, that is beautiful, you know what I mean? And he said the kids love the record too, man. That was just like, dang, that's crazy, you know what I mean? So yeah, man, you gotta appreciate the journey, man. I definitely appreciate it all of the time. And I used to feel like that too. Like, I wanted it to happen so bad, so fast, and so quickly. But, you know, I'm glad it's happening at the time it's happening. And, you know, it's definitely a need for those type of substance, along with our podcast right here, man. Dropping gems is bro, this is one of the best things that has ever happened other than music to me, and is being able to share our experiences and give gems, or give things of value to those who value.
And while living in it in the moment. You
right,
know what I mean?
right.
Because people right now, and before I get into the halftime show, before I get into because I'm gonna get into these books for the next 10 minutes. But the reason why people are not appreciating it right now at the moment is that people tend to clap and congratulate when their perception of success is success. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly when they want to congratulate you.
Right.
When they see you next to DJ Khaled, next to Jay-Z, that's their perception of success.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's when they want to start clapping and, yo, you did it. I knew you can do it. I support everything you do now. Yo, can I get a ticket to the red carpet and behind the scenes? Get backstage so I can I can shake hands with Chris Brown? No, you can't. You know why? Because you wasn't supporting me when the shit was on the ground, working it from the ground up. No, you can't. And you're gonna hate me for it, but hey, that's your problem. The one that are gonna come up with me are the ones that came up with me.
Right.
From the
Period.
ground up.
Point blank.
You know what I
Point
mean?
blank, man. Period.
And,
Point blank.
but yeah, the next 10 minutes, I want to get into these books. What's one book that you're digesting and consuming right now?
Book I just was talking about, man, Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy, man. This is something that I'm digesting in, because your subconscious mind is the actual mind, and your conscious mind is what is like your eyes. You know what I'm saying? Subconscious mind is your brain that tells you yes you can, and your conscious mind is the body that you're able to do. But I want to read a little excerpt from it really quick. So I highlighted this, and it says here, you are living in a fathomless sea of infinite riches. Your subconscious is very sensitive, to your thoughts. Your thoughts form and mold or matrix through which the infinite intelligence, wisdom, vital forces, and energies of your subconscious flow. The practical application, meaning when you apply of the law of your mind as illustrated in each chapter of this book, will cause you to experience abundance for poverty, wisdom for superstition and ignorance, peace for pain. It'll say it'll cause you to experience abundance for poverty, which means that you will no longer see poverty, you will see abundance. Wisdom for superstition, meaning you won't be scared of something. You will more so have the wisdom and understanding for it, so you'll be more prone to do so. And ignorance, you won't ignore what's in front of you or what information is being provided to you. You will have peace for pain, so instead of experiencing or sticking with pain, it'll give you more peace. Joy for sadness, and so you won't be in a negative state, you'll be more in a joyous state. Light for darkness, meaning that you won't always stay in the dark, you will always find the light. Harmony for discord, so you will always be in one accord rather than discorded or not along in harmony, not having that tranquility. And you will have faith and confidence for fear, right? You won't fear anything, you won't be scared to do anything. You'll have faith and the confidence, like I spoke to earlier, to be able to do something, being courageous about it. You're bold enough to take it on. And success for failure, you won't see failure as failure, you will see it more so as a learning lesson to your success. And it says here, and freedom from the law of averages, meaning that you won't look at anything as average people look at it, or you won't look at it as something that's just, oh, that's just what it is. No, you will sit there and make or manifest what you believe and have the confidence in to make it more than average. You know what I'm saying? You're above average, right? And it says, certainly there can be no more wonderful blessings than these from a mental, emotional, and material standpoint. So I highlighted that in this book because I wanted to make sure that everyone really understood. I broke down what those are, because that is what your subconscious mind does. It converts it. It gives you, like I said earlier, rather than looking at the glass half empty, you're looking at it as half full. And how can I add to it and fill it back up? It's halfway down because you poured it out, but now you got something else to pour back into. So that's what creates your infinite abundance, rather than looking at you having poverty and having nothing. This is the importance of your subconscious mind, man.
Dropping gems.
Yes, sir. You know,
dropping gems. And just so people can understand that at a simple sense, it's like appreciate what you have. Appreciate what you have right now. That it's not as bad as you think it is.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like literally, like every little thing that we have is enough for us to get by. Now, what we need to do is take it to the next level, because again, there's a part of us that want to leave back behind that wealth,
Yep.
that foundation, that legacy,
Mhm.
that true sentiment of, yo, the family's gonna be good for centuries, for
Yeah.
decades.
They're gonna
You know
have
what I
the infinite abundance, man. Like
The infinite abundance, right?
that's what it is. You have an infinite of abundance. You meaning you're abundantly for forever, because for
Right.
infinite is there is no ending, right? So you have the ability to be abundant in everything that you do, and everything that you have, and what even if it's something small, even if it's something minute, even if it's you still have an abundance of it, because
Right.
me dropping this small little information, I still have enough experiences to show why this is what it is, and how you can change your mind from poverty to riches, or how you can go from having a poverty stated mind of thinking poorly, or thinking about what you don't have, and focusing on what you don't have rather than focusing on what you do have, and how you can add more value to someone else, or give it to someone else, man.
And that helps that helps with law of attraction.
Yes.
That helps with law of attraction, because if I'm consumed by, this is not enough, why is my life like this, I can't live like this, I hate this, I don't have enough of this, or whatever the case may be, if I continue to live like that, what am I attracting to myself? That same piece of energy. And what that does, it clouds your mind, it clouds your judgment to formulate that same, and all you're going to do is move in that same energy. That's
Right.
all you're going to end up doing. You're not going
Right.
to evolve. So
it's like this, like your subconscious mind is like having your own hypnosis. You know what I'm saying? You can be hypnotized by you can hypnotize your subconscious mind. And for you guys that understand what hypnosis is, you know what I'm saying, you put somebody in a state of mind and have them believing in something, you know what I'm saying, and acting out. Like, I know some people say, when they put them in, they hypnotize them. Now they tell you're a chicken, and now that person acts just like a chicken, or talks or sounds like one, or acts like one. You know what I'm saying? That's because that's what they made. They were made to believe. Well, if you believe you have more than enough, you believe you have everything you need to have to get through, you will see the value in what you have, and then you will have more value added to you, because you're saying you have more than enough. So then now you're hypnotizing your brain to understand, oh man, what I got, I have more than enough. I have more than enough. And you'll continue to get more and more and more and more,
because you're
and more.
amplifying it. There's the law of attraction.
Exactly, man. Exactly. That's
live in
so
abundance. Live in
Yes,
abundance.
you have to, man. And this is something everybody has to work on. I mean, I'm not
yeah.
myself, I'm not perfect in it. I
course.
definitely have those days, but this is the reason why I'm reading this book, so I can continue to have and understand this and know it. You know what I mean? And the wisdom for it.
And keep you in that space. Keep you in that space of appreciation and abundance.
Shout out to my father and my sister, man. You know what I'm saying? This is the, like, I normally for birthdays, everybody want to give you clothes, give you money, give you.
You get them books. Give me the books.
Give me that. Knowledge is heavy, man. Knowledge is heavy, and that's what I got for my birthday. You know what I'm saying?
Amazing.
This year. And it's beautiful, man. It's beautiful.
Amazing. I'm gonna have to get a copy of that.
Yes, sir.
Because that this is the space that I've been in as of recent. Just wanting to garner and gain as much knowledge as I can, and then apply it forward. You know what I'm saying? And it keeps me in that space. And this is why this is existing right now.
Yes.
Because if I was somebody of abundance and appreciation, you wouldn't want to be around somebody that's negative. JC wouldn't want to be around somebody that's negative. You know what I mean? Somebody that's not moving forward, somebody that's not of growth mindset. None of this would exist. You know what I mean? And that, if you speak into that and you just notice that and have the awareness for that, you know that you'll continue to amplify and it'll continue to grow. One thing I'm going to read really quick, and this is just off the top. I didn't highlight anything. I'm just going to drop a gem from this book that I'm reading by Brendan Kane. This is How I Built a Massive Social Following in 30 Days. And this is a system that he developed. And I'm just going to drop this quick gem off this book that I'm currently reading, because I do have a social media marketing company as well, and I'm just learning as much as I can to digest, consume, and apply this information. He says, beyond generating a one-on-one connection to quickly building fans and create messages that touch your audience emotionally, another cornerstone of method is testing. In this book, you learn how to test to find the best strategies that get people to share your message. This is how you'll get fans in months instead of years. So what he's saying is that the technique you want to find out is where you're going to create pieces of content that people are going to want to share. You don't have to necessarily say share, because all you're doing is forcing people to do something that they don't want to do. So find a way to create emotional, impactful pieces of content that people are going to want to share, and you'll start to build your audience. By using specific testing methodologies and intelligently leveraging paid media once in a while, you'll significantly grow and generate real numbers and validation quickly. You'll have a system that helps you learn what works and what doesn't. You'll walk away with important data that's useful for your business and brand development. Always read the data. Look at the analytics. But before you read on, I want you to be forewarned that this is a system that requires you to work, push your foot forward. And it's not just the work to build the followers, but more important, it's how you continue to engage them as lifelong fans and brand advocates, how to maintain that following. You have to be prepared to go through trial and error, make changes, and most importantly, fail. To fail is to succeed. Without failure, you don't understand how to succeed. Michael Jordan missed 224 shots. He failed tremendously, but he's one of the greatest, if not the greatest basketball player of all time. I never test only one variation of content. I test hundreds, thousands of variations. I will take time to test as many variations and take to figure out what works. You need to be prepared to do the same if you want to succeed. Beside this is how anything great is created. The reason Facebook is successful is because its model and Silicon Valley's model in general, it's based on the principle of failing hard and failing fast. Some even say fail faster because that's the only way you'll learn. By testing, learning, failing, and underperforming, you'll eventually succeed. I'm going to read this part right here, and then we'll get on to the halftime show. Too many people will spend too much time and money on a single piece of content. They'll invest all their resources in one image, video, share it online once, and expect magic to happen. Unfortunately, it often doesn't, and social messages move very fast. You don't have that time, that kind of time to waste. I've worked with companies that have spent millions of dollars promoting a single piece of content that ends up falling flat and not engaging the core audience. It's the one reason I built this system. You have to test many variations of a piece of content. You can go against your core audiences and be willing to make modifications to those variations when messages are not received well. What he's saying here simply is that you can grab a piece of content like effort and find different variations to provide different pieces of content with the effort audio to see what hits and see what doesn't. This is the hard truth. The only time this may not be necessary is if you're a creative genius like my friend and collaborator, Prince EA. He's a musician, poet, activist, speaker, director, content creator who generated over 2 billion views in 2 years. 2 years is still blood, sweat, and tears. Yep. He can move content quickly and easily, but the rest of us, 99.9% of the people in the world, we have to put in the time and test. So yeah, that was just a quick segment off of a book that I'm reading now called How to Build a Massive Following in 30 Days. I'm not saying that I'm going to build a massive following in 30 days, but damn well, I'm going to digest this information. And just digesting just a piece of this and what I've been learning on YouTube more so, you already see I created a piece today with emotional attachment to it without really knowing what it was going to do when I released it. And right now it's going crazy. My phone is going crazy. I'll have to look at it later.
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
But yeah, man, that's what this contests to. It's like it's testing trial and error. It's testing trial and error. And that's with anything that you do in life. You're gonna have to test yourself, you're gonna have to try, you have to go through error, you're gonna have to fail. But ultimately, if you don't give up, you will succeed.
Hey, they say fail is an acronym. Honestly, if you look at it, it's the first attempt in learning. So this is your attempt in learning.
You be breaking them words, boy. You be, man, listen.
Hey, man, this
first
is
attempt in learning.
Yeah, that's what I learned that. I learned that young, bro. I learned that young. I mean, sometimes I still apply it, but a lot of times is more. A lot of times is I always believed in that because you know what I'm saying. If I don't know it, you're gonna fail. Or if somebody, you know what I'm saying, if you don't believe in it, until you believe in it, you won't know that it can happen and make happen. So yeah, your first attempt in learning how to do something, you're not gonna be successful in it. You're going, or what you conceive and perceive as perception. You'll more so look, hey man, I'm just learning how to operate this machine. Now once I know how this machine functions, watch what I do then. You know what I mean? Like, that's how you got to see it.
I want to shout out JC the Pharaoh. Make sure you follow our colleague, our brother, the king, the brethren from Unified Media Group, JC the Pharaoh. He is in the chat. He is consuming this information, digesting it, and will be applying it on his journey, I'm sure. So make sure you follow JC the Pharaoh on all major platforms.
Shout out the Pharaoh.
Right now, this is the halftime.
Yes, sir. We made it.
We made it to the halftime show of episode 5, Dropping Gems, Unified Media. This next segment, this halftime show, it's a pleasure. I'm humbled by this opportunity. You know, you came into our space and you sat in a seat that you're comfortable in. You've dropped tremendous wisdom, gems, and you're learning along the way, but you're also applying and you're also giving. And for that, I want to give back on this platform and show the world when they come to this piece, Effort, the official music video. Rest in peace to King Avery.
Yes, sir.
Shout out Dopamine Media.
Hey.
Shout out Teresa.
Yeah.
Shout out, what's the other gentleman's
Andrew,
name?
his name is Andrew.
Teresa and Andrew. Shout out to them. Shout out the whole LA.
Yeah.
And this is ONTL Entertainment. This is ONTL The One. This is ONTL One. This is Effort, the official music video.
Y'all make sure y'all tap in and go watch it, man. Appreciate y'all.
Hit that subscribe button right there. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like. Hit that share. Hit that notification bell on his channel.
Comment, all of that. Tell me
all
what
that.
you like.
We need all that.
What you don't like. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah. What y'all watching?
Documentaries?
Yeah. For sure.
We're not going hard enough, bro.
What you mean?
Music, it's not it. Facts. We need to put some more effort.
Extra. Well, shit. Why we sitting here then? Let's get it.
Killing it.
Ain't no bait, you can't stop me. Don't want no problem like Rocky. I don't mean to be cocky, I'm just being real. Checking in at the lobby, chilling with my little hottie. We on top at the party after we leave the fields. Hey, I don't fold under pressure. Cross my T's, dotted my I's, missing no letters. Hey, it's all in the efforts. Work hard, play hard, life gets better.
Yeah, it's all in your efforts. Gotta keep applying pressure. Can't lose, can't let up. When playing in these fields, everything can be a weapon. Use it for protection, cause in life it teach you lessons like gotta first dribble the ball just to be like Mike. Gotta learn to fit the words just to make them rhyme. You gotta be able, show that you're capable. Let them see the mass muscles from the weight that you carry. When it's dark it gets scary, but be ready for what's coming. 9 times out of 10, you gon' bob and we the win. In life nothing comes easy, this work you gotta put in. get up off your ass. Where I'm from, it's called a sin. Look, nobody owes nothing. If you don't work, you don't eat, so who starved? A lot of lessons coming, don't take them as no losses. When dealing with the bosses, better know what the cost is.
Ain't no bait, you can't stop me. Don't want no problem like Rocky. I don't mean to be cocky, I'm just being real. Checking in at the lobby, chilling with my little hottie. We on top at the party after we leave the fields. Hey, I don't fold under pressure. Cross my T's, dotted my I's, missing no letters. Hey, it's all in the effort. Work hard, play hard, life gets better.
Life gets better. Every day you keep living. Intermission, the feeling of win. Beating the competition. A lot of obstacles. It'll throw you up there. You gotta do it hard and step back. Show them how Curry swish it. Never miss a splash. Show them. Hit the dash, gas on them. Never looking back. Mad. Look at how I passed on them. Yeah, I flashed on them. That's how you win the race. Can't keep up with the pace. Marathons get started every day. I bulldoze, better move out the way. Like Luda in 2001. Out of nowhere, the label. They like, oh, snap the one. I got the Skywalker Force. I'm the Obi-Wan. Kenobi showed me like Kobe. I'm on the mindset. Getting kicked out the gym. My bad, I flex. Keep it OG. No stress. Nonetheless, I want more. Nothing less. Blue strips with heavy checks. Big crib with a jet. I think I deserve the best.
Ain't no bait, you can't stop me. Don't want no problem like Rocky. I don't mean to be cocky, I'm just being real. Checking in at the lobby, chilling with my little hottie. We on top at the party after we leave the fields. Hey, I don't fold under pressure. Cross my T's, dotted my I's, missing no letters. Hey, it's all in the efforts. Work hard, play hard, life gets better.
He gonna be surprised when he look up and he gonna see both of us in.
That's him doing all that?
Hey, what's good with it, King?
Yeah.
Go with it. Effort, the official music video out now. Go hit that YouTube. Go hit that subscribe button. Hit that share. Hit that like. Hit them comments. Man, listen, bro. Just watching it again. I let wifey see it earlier, and she was impressed. You know, you guys embodied the entire video. You guys brought it to life. Avery right now is fucking, I'm sure, is ecstatic up there in the heavens. You know what I mean? And you guys have something special. You guys have a serious record on your hands. I know I'm gonna utilize my network, my resources, and my connections to shoot the record over to a couple people I know. And hopefully they give you that phone call y'all need, man.
I appreciate it. Thank you, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Just good looking, bro.
No, that's how I work, man. You know what I mean? I said it in the group a while ago that you know, there's gonna be a specific amount that are gonna take the urgency within their field seriously. You can't provide all that information to everybody because not everybody's prepared for that. And because you guys have nurtured this gift and put in the blood, sweat, and tears and the years behind it, and you guys got something. You know what I mean? I did it for Impulse. I did it for Impulse and Goonie already. I already sent out their album out. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna do the same with this single and this video. So
I appreciate that, man.
Absolutely.
Yo, so as y'all can see, to the folks out there, you know, live and full effect, y'all always seeing me on here, but I got my brother, one on the hook, man. Here go ONTL Juan right here. Look, surprise guest on episode 5, man.
Surprise special guest behind the scenes.
Yeah.
You know, you feel me?
Y'all boys brought that LA swag. I was hyped. I was hyped. I ain't gonna lie. I was hyped the whole way through. I was telling I was telling your brother that
Yeah.
when y'all first premiered it and the countdown was going down on the YouTube channel, I was
Yeah.
the first one tuned in, first one in the comments,
Man.
first one tuned in.
Hey.
My hairs was standing up, bro, because I already knew how. I already knew.
I was looking at the comments and they was in there like, "Hey, yo, what's up? Like, where's that? Da, 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 da. Like, drop that shit already." Da, da, da. And I was just like, "Damn, that shit crazy. Like, it's real love."
It's good.
Bro.
It's straight real
I
love.
appreciate that.
You know
man,
what I
real,
mean?
real,
So
like, seriously,
it's
that's
just
just
you
hard.
guys just have to again. You're gonna have to find a unique way to continue to promote it.
Right.
You know what I mean? And with that, like you said, from the book that I'm reading organically, plus a little paid advertisement here and there. And again, it don't take much, you know. So I'll be on the Facebook, you know, connect the fan page to the Instagram, run an advertisement for $5 for the day just to test it out. And it'll run the ad for you on Facebook and Instagram together, just with that $5 for the day.
Oh yeah, I just finished up the Instagram one, so I got I got the one for Facebook loaded up, ready to go now. You know what I'm saying? See, look, I'm already knowing,
already
bro.
on it, already on it. Because y'all got one, you know. And I know the one you told me that you're pushing your brother as the star.
Yeah, he's like one of the faces. He's one of the faces too. I have my other little brother Zaya and my you know what I'm saying. So my two little younger brothers, they're the real faces of ONTL.
So I feel like you're the mastermind when it comes to putting together the group. It's kind of like the way Diddy did with Biggie and all of them.
Yeah, bro. I'm just,
for
you know what I'm
Bad Boy.
saying? Like I just got my way of how, you know what I'm saying, how I be doing my thing, but bro, he's the face too, bro.
I'm a face too, but you know what I'm saying.
I know you're gonna be in his videos, Diddy bopping and all that shit, trying to get his sign on and shit on his brother's video.
Hey, nah, man,
there he go again in his brother's video. There he go.
Nah. I'm already ready to I'm already ready to shoot another video already.
Let's go. That's the energy I want to hear. That's what I'm
Definitely.
talking about. Dopamine Media. Stop playing.
Hey, Dopamine! Shout out to Dopamine Media, man. They really, they are dope at what they do.
Other little video she dropped, like
I haven't watched the other one. She did another one for a different artist.
It's like little behind the scenes or whatever, but it's just how they edited it. Just looks, man, it's dope.
And it's a duo. It's her and
Andrew. They're a couple, man, and their partnership as well. So you know they work together. They're a small business, bro. They're a small business, but they do a lot of things when it comes down to photography, cinematography, videography, and you know, saying photo shoots, bro. Like they're really good at what they do.
My lady is gonna have to quit her business and start getting on board with me with these cameras now.
Hey man, hey, it's when you have a powerful partner, man. You know what I'm saying? Two people that's powerful make it even powerful.
Yeah, I agree. And it's an amazing piece. You guys definitely embody it.
Appreciate that, bro. For real.
Yeah, you guys. That shit got me hyped. That shit got me hyped.
I appreciate it, man.
Hey, you know, that was actually like my real, first official music video that I was like, you know, I'm actually in there doing something, like not just cameoing, but like, you know.
Right. So I mean that's huge that you guys are you guys dropped a piece that good, that record that well, and it is like the premiere. It's the official release to what you guys can potentially do.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? It's not like my piece. If I go ahead and show you the first video I dropped, you'd be like, that guy will never make it in music.
Hey, you gotta start.
Hey, man, you got it. Actually,
I mean, if you go look at his song called Black Bandana,
man, bro,
if you go look at that. And then you look at this right now.
Yeah,
like,
you can see and with Black Bandana, I was underneath a whole nother name. So you know what I'm saying, and that was I was in a whole different field then. But this is kind of like the first official video for ONTL. As the name and the brand and stuff like that, and we got more to come in because we got this song called "Ain't None to It," which amplifies already the effort that we put in, and that got my brother Isaiah on it. Man, that record right there, a lot of people love that record too, man. That's out on all streaming platforms. Ain't none to it. You know what I mean? Like it's one that record is crazy, bro. That video about to be that's gonna be another one that's gonna be like, yo. All right. Yeah, y'all sick with these visuals, bro. Y'all sick with these visuals.
Shout out Whipkey Media for being in the chat. Shout out Whipkey Media.
Hey, Whipkey. Hey, man. What's up, Whipkey, man? You know what I mean? So I appreciate you and your videography as well, brother. You know what I mean?
Man.
But
we got
hey.
Listen, so where were we as far as the rest of the segment? We got
to get into some health tips.
Yeah, it was that. I know it was that.
Gems.
Matter of fact, I'm glad that you mentioned that because I had it pulled up here. I wanted to give some tips on some of the stuff that I purchase, along with some other things that I don't purchase, but that is really good for you.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody that digests this after, or whatever the case may be, can do research on some of these things if you guys never bought any of this. But in the vegetable section, I get spinach, kale, broccoli, zucchini, carrots, bell peppers, cucumbers, cauliflower, cherry tomatoes, spaghetti squash, sweet potatoes, snap peas, green beans. In the fruits, we get strawberries, blueberries, apples, kiwi, bananas, mango, oranges, grapefruit, lemons, limes. For protein, we do eggs, chicken breasts, fresh fish, lean ground turkey, lean ground beef, Greek yogurt, goat cheese, Shakeology, low-fat cottage cheese. Healthy fats, we do nuts, seeds, coconut flakes, olive oil, coconut oil, flax seeds, avocado, coconut milk, almond butter. For grains, we do quinoa, oats, brown rice. I said brown rice. Okay, yeah, brown rice cakes, barley, peas, chickpeas, lentils, peanuts, and beans.
Ooh, look at that.
Forgot about wild rice.
Man, wild rice.
All of that. There you go.
Hey, wild rice right there, man.
I mean, I personally don't eat that, but I just see like that a lot of times. But I fuck with the quinoa though.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I'm with the quinoa all day.
We need all that. You know
hey man, and what you listed right there and what you provided right there is a lot of great things that got antioxidants in it, vitamins in it, different forms to help heal your body in different manners and stuff like that. So yeah, like
omega-3s,
your saturated fats, all of that
for your cardiovascular system.
Yeah. You know what you forgot though? You know what you forgot, man? Beets. I know a lot of people. Yeah, BEET. Man, bro, you put that in there. That's for your blood flow, man, because that's why it's red too. It helps with blood flow, man, and it'll circulate your blood and get you really going and give you that ability to have blood flowing through your brain and oxygen.
Now, you want to hear something from a spiritual sense?
Yeah.
You know, they say that when you eat animals, what you're consuming is the death of that animal.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The way they were slaughtered.
You do. Because of their spirit. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you something too. This is one of the reasons why I don't eat pork.
There you go.
A pig, in a natural sense, if you put anything in front of a pig, it'll eat it. You know what I'm saying? That's anything, right? And so if you think of it like a spiritual aspect of it, if you consume in so many things and never consider what you're actually eating, or not mindful of what you're putting into your body or putting into your spirit, bro, you will be consumed by everything. And so therefore you have nothing really to stand on because you're consumed by everything. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the reasons why we don't eat pork is pork is just not that good. I don't eat too much beef either and chicken, but you know, if I do actually want to consume those, it has to be grass fed, because when you have it grass fed,
thank you for that tip.
Oh, no problem, bro. When you have it grass fed, then you actually are eating this. Yeah, and that too. Bison.
Need all that.
You know what I mean? But yeah, that's true. You do consume the slaughter spiritual aspect of it, because it had to be killed. But within death there is life. Within death there is life, and you know what I'm saying, what it did perish in order to be consumed. So you do have a little part of that perishing in there, but what was in it when you consumed it, especially if it was healthy, then you still consume some of the healthy components of it.
Right.
You get what I mean? So just not, we don't want to scare everybody out there when it comes to that, because
everybody's about to go vegan.
Yeah, right.
Now I'm about to go to In and Out right now. What you mean?
I ain't going to Five Guys. I ain't going to the burger joint right now.
Nah,
Yeah.
I'm going to In and Out
You
right
know
now.
what I mean? But like, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad you brought that up, man, because those things are a lot of those things we eat and consume as well. And when you consume the right things, man, and you put the right things in your body, you give your body the opportunity,
nutrients,
the nutrients it needs, and the ability for it to digest properly and perform properly.
That's
yes,
right.
man. And you know what the main component of all of that though? Water.
Talk about it.
You know what I mean? Water. Our body is made of water. It's made of liquid. So you got to consume liquid in order to flush out the toxins and the things that you consume and
people
put into
overlook that heavily. Even me, I sometimes be lacking on it too with the water.
And also, bro, you got people always eat late. Stop eating late so much. You know what I'm saying? Stop eating. Allow your body to digest, break down everything. So when you get up in the morning, you can go ahead and dispose of that, and then bring it back. Because like it's a certain time in the day where your body goes into digestive mode, and where it's breaking down everything, and it can't do that if you constantly feeding it. It's gonna be too tired to all break that down. That's why you be feeling all groggy, nasty, and sluggish,
fatigue and sluggish, and don't want to.
Your body overworking itself. It's like, bro,
and never get a chance to rest.
This yet? I'm not. Let me finish this first. Then I get to you know. But then moderations, you know what I mean?
Love that information. Love
and you know, because of the things that certain people eat, as far as when it goes to like fast food and everything, there's things inside the fast food that goes ahead and it's a chemical. I forgot what it was called, but it actually tells your brain like, oh, you still hungry, you want to eat more.
Right, I heard about that too. That they make the brain feel like it's still hungry, and now you're overfeeding your body.
Yeah,
and that's why people are like literally overweight.
And obese.
Like, I don't know why I keep eating. I don't know why. Like I feel like I'm just still hungry. I'm still hungry. Why? I don't know why, but I gotta eat.
It's
like,
it's just triggered, man.
And hey, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Even with cheese, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even with cheese, you got to be careful with cheese, because cheese is like they got enzymes. They put enzymes in cheese that's pork. You know what I'm saying?
I heard cheese is made from yeast or some shit like that. Some crazy shit.
I mean, you got a lot.
They have different forms.
It's
different forms of it, bro.
Like that's why, like a lot of that stuff, I don't really stop
stay away
from
cheese, bro.
Because a lot of times. Even though they say like, oh, it don't got no pork in it, but it has pork enzymes inside the cheese,
which is still like pork
flavor. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and motherfuckers be like, oh, I don't eat pork. It's like, nah, motherfucker, you eat pork. You know what I'm saying? It's the enzymes in there. That's why that cheese tastes so damn good.
Yeah,
you know
and you can't stop eating it and stuff like that. And realistically, cheese or there's a lot of things though that goes into stuff that we eat that's mucus forming, and mucus. You have mucus in your body, period, regardless, and no matter. But when you consume those things that are mucus forming or that causes more mucus, that's where acidity lives. And when you have a body full of acid, that's where the dis-ease comes in from. The diseases stay in. You get what I mean? Like now your body is always going to be not eased, but it's going to be at a dis-ease, the opposite of being eased. And now you know what I'm saying, you wonder why you got a stuffy nose, you sick, you coughing up phlegm, you can't fit, you don't feel good, you always feel tired and stuck, because your body now has to, one, digest that food, and two, fight off the chemical effects of what you just consumed and the mucus that is involved in your body. So you know, what I do, here's some healthy tip.
Drop them gems, baby. Drop them gems.
You got to look into fasting, bro. Fasting. If you fast, meaning that you just drink liquid, and not just water, but actually like juice, the juices from the fruits that you add and the vegetables that you stated. Cucumber is one of them too. Cucumber has a detoxifying effect on the body, and so does pineapple. And lime. Those things right there help detox your body and get rid of the music.
That's why people put lime in their water.
Yes. You know what I'm saying? Because it has that detoxifying effect to it. And when you detox all of the mucus out of you, then you release your body of those toxins and the mucus, and therefore you give your body a chance to actually function. Because when you drink liquids, man, your body gonna digest liquid faster than it'll digest the food. The solid foods you put into your body. So when you digest a lot of liquid, and like me and my sister, we do 36-hour fasts, like a little 3-day fast, or like 2.5 day fast or something like that.
Of no liquid, no food?
no food, just liquid.
Just liquid,
Yeah,
no food.
Yeah,
Okay.
no food. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Just liquid. So we'll have food. We'll put food in our body.
I
but the
just
day before
wanted
the
to I
fast-
just wanted to state that in case somebody goes on a binge and don't eat or drink anything and end up dying in 2 days. God
No, that's not gonna happen, man. You definitely want to consume liquid. If you're not gonna eat solid foods, consume liquid, and you can turn your fruits and vegetables into liquid. You get what I mean? So therefore you want to do that for a few hours and then break fast. You know what I'm saying? You break your fast from those just drinking liquid with fruit, solid pieces of fruit and vegetables, so your body gets back used to digesting the solid foods. And this is how you regulate your body and keep it going. And then when you go on a fast, you're ridding your body of those toxins. You get more clarity in your mind. You become more centered with your body. You start to actually realize how food or the food that you think you eat or need all the time, your body don't really need a lot of food in order for it to operate. You get what I mean? You'll start to realize that if you stop eating so much solid food and continue to stay liquid, you'll have more energy because your body has digested what it needs to digest. And now you have the fuel to be able to do whatever it is you want to do. You know what I mean?
Intermediate fasting, y'all. Intermediate fasting.
Intermediate fasting.
All of those
Intermediate
things.
fasting works. I promise you. Like, you know what I mean?
It-
I really don't. I stopped eating at like, what time is it? I'm about to stop eating right. Well, I'm about to go get my last little meal or whatever right now before 7.
Right.
And after
Are
that,
you going to a fast food joint?
No, well, if I do though, I do this. Like, say if I go to In-N-Out, right?
Okay.
I go to In-N-Out, I'll get like 2 doubles, right? But no cheese, no,
Okay.
no nothing, like, you know what I'm saying? It'll just be like grilled onion, little burger, whatever, yada yada yada. Then I score that, and then I just drink some water, and then after that, I'm done. I ain't got, you know what I'm saying? And then I don't eat until, tomorrow or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
And to say what are you speaking to earlier about your body and the digesting time? Your body digests your food the most and is ready to detox between 7 a.m. and 11 a.m. in the morning, man. That's the time your body is really ready to digest your food. So even if you do consume something early in the morning, the most thing you want to do the moment you wake up out of your bed is to drink water, so it can one, start your body back up again, but also two, it'll be ready to flush all of that out in the morning time between those times, along with it naturally wanting to naturally wanting to get rid of the waste in it. You know what I'm saying? So these is a lot of help. This is a lot of trust me, this information. You can go look this information up. You can go read books. We have books about health benefits. I have a book on fasting that I haven't necessarily jumped fully into, but it was given to me by a doctor who studied the body and the physiology of the body and what fasting does, and who's creating a book in regards to fasting. So you can get not just the physical benefits, but the spiritual benefits behind it too. You connect really well when you don't consume too much solid food and allow your body to properly function.
Text me that book.
Oh yeah, no, I got you, bro. I got you, man. You know what I'm saying? I got you. Matter of fact, let me see if I got it. I got it over here. Hold on, man.
Get that book live. We'll get it live. We'll do it live here. When we gonna get Juan as a special guest?
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? When we gonna get the stars, he gonna just take over he's just gonna take over the mic right now and just come in.
You know what I'm saying?
This
there
is the
you
book,
go.
look at rational fasting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Regeneration diet and natural cure for all diseases. You know what I mean? This is
Stop playing.
Look, we ain't playing around here, bro.
You know, the world, you know what I'm saying? The world is obese. We need to lose some weight around here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I'm one of them ones that, you know what I'm saying, I wasn't like hella fat or nothing like that, but I always had that sluggish fatigue and everything like that. Once I started doing intermediate fasting, actually, like, you know what I mean, taking care of watching what I eat and everything like that, man, you just start to you wake up different, feel different. You know what I'm saying? People notice that, you know, oh man, you looking slim, looking nice, you look, skin glowing and everything.
Right.
You know, hey, bro, it's just, you know what I mean? We don't know how long we got on this earth, but you know what I'm saying? while we here, you know what I'm saying? Why not enjoy life? I can't enjoy life if I'm motherfucking in the hospital on meds
Right,
and doing all this. You know what I'm saying? I can't do
Health,
shit.
let health be the number one
Yeah,
priority.
you know what I'm saying? If I'm
know.
going to spend some bread on something, I'm going to spend some bread on my health. You know what I mean? It's too expensive. It's too expensive. Hey, look, man, I'm going to tell you right now.
Pay for what you want.
Yeah, you pay for how. Yeah,
If you want to be healthy, pay for it.
yeah, bro.
How do you guys feel since being in the gym?
Shit, way better, bro. I even stopped smoking weed. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. I couldn't do JC's
yeah, challenge. Yeah, I couldn't do it either, bro. I couldn't either.
I'm not smoking either.
I would have had to go like this, like, you know what I'm saying, and just hurried up and did it. Like,
smoking is just gonna lead us to hit the wrong munchies.
Yeah.
Hey, but honestly, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna still participate in JC's thing. I'm not gonna hit the button. I might have something.
You should grab it. You should grab it and then just pass it.
Pass it on.
Yeah, straight up.
Look, I'm gonna grab. You gonna pass the blunt, and I'm gonna grab a pen and start writing. You know what I'm saying? Who won't smoke?
Yeah, something. You know what I mean? But just you know what I mean. Even with that, like, I just, you know what I mean. You gotta take breaks from shit, man. You know what I mean? You can't. I've been smoking. I smoked enough to where, like, you know what I mean, shit, like 3 lifetimes, bro, for real. Like, you know what I mean? I've been smoking for so long and shit, but honestly, I'm surprised myself does even going cold turkey, because, like, I would be like, oh damn, like, you know, I'm not even fiending for it or nothing like that, anything. I'll just be drinking water and just working out, bro, and just and it help you find just other things that you want to do, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying, other than like stimulating your brain or with other things, just shit like that. I'm not gonna lie to you, like, as someone who used to smoke weed, it does like stop you, like, you know what I mean, it cramps your ambition. Like, at times you won't be want to do shit, you just want to sit there and lay there and everything. Now, me being a high functioning weed smoker, I mean, you know what I'm saying,
It helped your creative space.
Yeah, it helped my creative space, but at the same time, I did notice that it can fuck up your creative space as well too. So you know what I mean? There has to have balance. And you know what I mean? If I'm smoking more than I'm being creative, then it's I'm fucking up myself.
You're fucking up your time and your effort.
Yeah, I'm fucking up everything. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, now, you know, like Diddy said, put the blunt down.
Let the TikTok down. Get off the Twitter.
Yeah, lock in. You know, lock in.
We gonna need one of the videos for y'all.
Straight up, bro. Straight up. Most definitely. You know. Now, I'm not saying that I'm like, I just quit. You know what I'm saying? I don't think anybody can really quit. I think they can just really stop for a long time, because and that's with anything, because really you can just pick that shit right back up, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I mean, some people actually just, you know, really just be cool with it all. You know what I'm saying? But I just know that I don't have addictive personality either. And see, a lot of people, I don't think they realize that they have addictive personalities, and it's not really from the weed. I mean, it could be at the times, but it's really from the blunt, like, you know what I'm saying, the nicotine and all that shit. That's what it is. You know what I mean? But at the same time, people have addictive personalities when it either comes to food, fucking shit, porn, all type of other shit. You know what I mean? You gotta, that's the type of stuff that you gotta motherfucking be aware of, you know what I'm saying? And get out of that motherfucking routine. You know what I mean?
So that way you can spend your time on more positive.
Yeah, most definitely. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Your time, man.
Hey.
Time is key
in
your it gives you,
you know what I'm saying,
to create more and do more things when you consume or you put time into the right things, or to the things that's going to give you the ability to move forward and go
right.
Hey man, you attract what you think, you know what I'm saying? If that's what, you know what I mean, if that's what you want to be in your environment, that's what's going to attract, and it's going to stay in your environment until you switch it up, bro. You know what I mean? We all magnets, you know what I mean? That's what it is. Like, we're really magnets, like, you know, and whatever we, you know what I'm saying, tend to attract, that's what's going, I mean, or think about or put focus on our energy on, we're going to attract that, you know what I mean? And we're going to, it's going to magnify and shit. So you got to really be careful, like, how you even think, and how you even, like, you know what I'm saying, just go about your day. Like, even when you first wake up and stuff, you know what I mean? Like, immediately already start putting, like, you know, positive thoughts in your head already. You know what I mean? Because like, you already got like 10,000 evil thoughts, like, you know what I mean?
Lurking
all day. Yeah, man. Because I mean, it's like this, bro. Stick to the program. Because when you stick to the program, you know what I'm saying, the right program, the good program, they don't like that when you do that. You know what I mean? So they do everything they can to stop you from sticking to the program, but you got to stick to the program, bro. Everybody, I feel like everybody should make themselves a program that they should stick to. You know what I mean? Most definitely. Like that's how people. I mean, how you think people fucking get through where they want to get to nowadays and shit like that? Don't worry
Right.
about what the next man
This
doing.
man's
Worry about
doing.
what you doing. You know what I'm saying? How
Right,
you gonna
right,
get yourself to where you know what I mean? Because
Get off the Netflix. Get off
yeah,
the
yeah.
Instagram. Yeah,
Go make a movie so you can put it on
Put it
Netflix.
on Netflix.
Then you could be on Netflix.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
Fuck
I
watching Netflix.
I love that notion that you're saying right now
Straight
because
up.
people used to look at me crazy when they used to be like, "You're not watching a football game." I don't want to watch a bunch of people on the field making millions of dollars.
I don't want to watch a bunch of niggas running
Around
around.
making a
I don't
field,
want-
man.
hey.
I'm not getting consumed by that. I'm trying to figure out how to get on the field next to them.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? If anything, I'm trying to rub elbows with the
know
niggas
what
trying
I'm
to get,
saying?
you know, like, bro, I
You
ain't
know?
worried about that. Like, they just, and at the end of the day, they just doing a job. They doing
Right.
a job.
That's exactly.
You know what
They're
I'm
doing
saying?
a job on a scale
yeah.
because of the way it's perceived.
Exactly.
That's all,
exactly.
and the ability that they have to send it to the
Exactly.
to the world. You know what I
I
mean?
don't watch too much TV, bro, because I'd rather be on TV than to be sitting there.
Talk about it. Let's
I mean,
go.
You know what I'm saying?
We gonna get that Netflix deal.
Why not? You know what I'm saying? Why not?
Why
not? You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
You know what I'm saying? I can get 1 billion streams on YouTube.
Yeah,
Why?
all that. We need all that.
Fuck
We
you.
getting all that.
We want it.
We need it, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying it's just like it's easy to turn on that motherfucker and just look at it all day, and then you look up and it's like, damn, hours then went past. But you know what I'm saying?
That you could have spent applying to your craft and your energy and everything you want to do.
Yeah, like I literally have to change the name of even my clothing line right now because you know what I'm saying. Like I seen that people got this like Tory Lanez, all these other motherfuckers, these celebrities, they's wearing this clothing line called Rude. Like you know what I mean. And I was already having some shit called Rude Craft already, so I'm like, yeah, guarantee. Like I mean, yeah. Oh, it's not the same because it's you and everything like that. But at the same time, it's like it gotta be like. It gotta be separate.
You want it to be set apart, and you want it to be super original.
Exactly. So
own.
now it's called lucrative. Like you know what I'm saying? I'm rocking lucrative right now. You know what I'm saying? Oh, why that? Cause bitch, I make shit motherfucking profitable. That's why, motherfucker. Anything I touch, anything I put on is profitable. You know what I mean?
I like
Straight
that.
up.
Shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need all that because I'm putting that in my next video.
Most definitely.
I'm
You know
gonna
what
add that
I'm
in my
saying?
next
That's gonna be
video.
coming in. Don't trade. Y'all gonna be seeing a lot of it come in. You know what I'm saying? I gotta make sure. You know what I'm saying? Get my little shit, all the little patterns and all that good stuff.
Right. Get all that
Motherfuckers
done.
don't get out there. You know.
Right, and run with your shit. And you see
Yeah, you know
somebody
what I'm
else.
saying?
Yo, I got
And
the
I gotta go.
and
I gotta go pull up on them. Then I gotta pull up on them.
I need my check. I need my check.
I need that. I need
my
that.
check.
You know what I'm saying? But no, it's just it's just things I'm just throwing around. It's got to keep brainstorming, man. Never stop thinking, never stop thinking, never stop trying to like you know what I mean. Get that creative itch, man. Like you know what I mean. It's always.
I love the shit that you do with the drawing too and the animation. I feel and this is just what was coming to me right now. If you can find a unique way to make, even if it's 15, 30 seconds, under a minute, of these little animation clips of these characters that you create and throw them up on the reels, I think you'll build an audience just like that. And that's considered a niche, you know.
For sure. No. I'm
actually
working on a art page right now and shit. So it's gonna be going up pretty soon and anything. Like I said, I just got to get it down, get everything, brainstorming, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I see. I love the energy. And I was telling your brother earlier, because you guys are in this space of the growth mindset and letting go of certain habits and creating new, better habits, and brainstorming and being creative and spending your time and energy on reading books and learning more and gaining knowledge and applying it forward. You guys are inspiring me on my end to do the same. And I'm just like, the shit is just a revolving door.
I mean, honestly, man, you know what that is? You know what that is? Not my fault to even cut you off, but you know what that is? Brother. That's just me, reality checking myself day in and day out. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers don't talk to themselves. Like they think that's some weird ass shit. Like geniuses talk to themselves all the time, bro. You know what I'm saying? You have to talk. If you don't, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to it, you know the best. You know what I mean?
Right.
And think about it. If you don't talk to yourself and listen to your voice, you're gonna find yourself listening to everybody else you talk to, bro. And you're gonna start hearing more of them than your own self. And you know yourself more than they know you. They're only giving you what they know and what they know themselves.
If you can't trust yourself, how can you trust anybody else? You know what I mean? I'm just saying, you know what I mean?
Dropping gems, right?
I mean, I'm just saying, you know what I mean? If you can't trust yourself, how are you gonna be able to trust anybody else? And that's just with anything. You can't love nobody if you don't love yourself first. You know what I mean? That's just what that is. Don't, you know what I mean? You got to respect yourself before anything, bruh. If you can't respect yourself, you're never gonna get respect at all. You know what I mean? Because you ain't gonna hold yourself up to no. You ain't gonna, you know, what I mean? You're gonna allow people to run over you all day. Yeah, all day. You know what I mean? And that shit is trash. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you really just I get up and I'll be like, you know what, fuck that, man. I'm not about to be out here, you know what I'm saying, being like my father told me, don't no female want no dumb nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I know, like, him saying that like that, I understand now, because at first I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? But on some real shit, nobody don't want to deal with no dummy. You like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that not to say like everybody dumb and anything like that, but there's room to gain knowledge all day. Like, you know what I mean? Knowledge is out here, and it's you can get to it. You just gotta do the fucking work to get to it. You know what I'm saying?
Diligence.
And at the same time, yeah, man, you know, at the same time, like, you know what I mean, as a man, our brain don't really finish developing till like around 27, 28. Like, you know what I mean? Really get into it. But you know what I mean? You just sit there, and I sat and it was just like, you know, fuck that, bro. I feel like I'm at a certain point where I need to be more, like, you know what I mean? I need to be more thinking more. I need to be, you know what I'm saying, an elevated mindset as you get older and shit like that, bro. You want more things. And to get to that, you got to know things. You know what I mean? It is about who you know, but also it's about what you know.
What you know.
Woo! Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Let's go, baby.
For sure. Like, for sure.
Let's go.
Because, I mean, you can't know everybody at one time. You know what I'm saying? But if I know how to get to them, then I'm going to go ahead and get to them. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
And if you apply the work, it might be shared by somebody that knows somebody that'll get you. You know what I mean?
It don't,
especially with the tools we have.
You can't have one person build a whole house. You know what I'm saying? It takes plenty of people to build a house because everybody do a different job. You know what I mean? I'm not good at everything, but I can find that motherfucker who good at what I need and get him to go ahead and do it. And because, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. Teamwork make the dream work. Teamwork make the dream work, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's amazing what you guys are doing, man.
I'm just tired of seeing motherfuckers tear down each other, man. We could just really build this whole shit together. Like, you know what I mean? It's really nothing. You know what I mean?
I agree. I think it's over. I think it's overlooked. I think ego. I think people are driven by ego still, even in the group.
Indeed.
I think it's people are still thinking selfish about themselves in the group.
It's okay. You know what I mean? Some people, they they don't move until they see shit moving. You know what I mean?
Until they see shit moving. And I'm cool. And I'm cool with that because regardless of the fact that this is still success.
Straight up.
You know what I mean? Because I'll put it to you like this: even on a small scale, we're doing what they're thinking about doing. They just ain't doing it yet.
Exactly. That's all it is. And you can tell the ones that be like, like, damn, you over there doing that shit for real. Because they always like they always in the sneak looking like, like, or they hit you, hey, I see you over there doing your thing. Woo. Man, I'm trying to see, I'm trying to do it too. See, like that, all that is you giving yourself that mental dopamine. I mean, what that shit called? Basically, when you talk about what you want to do, you giving yourself that dopamine, that that little feeling, just talking about it though. But you don't never put the idea, you know what I mean, not putting no action into it, you know what I mean? So you only giving yourself just that little bit of like, yeah, it sound good and shit, but are you doing it though?
Are you doing it? Are you putting that effort?
Yeah, you know what I mean? And that's where you got to put it at. Like, you know what I mean? You got to put that energy that you're using to tell me about it. Use that energy to just show me. Like, you know what I mean?
Right. And I think people have also a hard time with putting the ego aside and telling them that they're inspired by somebody else, even if it's within the group. And the reason why I always go back to the group is I created all of this shit to give back.
Oh, sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's opportunities to give back to right now, you talking right here on this piece with me,
For sure.
you share this piece out, people are going to be more eager to tune in into what you're doing because
Most
I'm
definitely.
somebody random to them and I'm supporting what you're doing. So let me go
For
check
sure.
out their work because people are
Right.
nosy. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Hell yeah. I
And
mean, like I said, bro, we met not even in person.
we
Like
haven't
still
even met
yet.
in person, and
Not yet.
we're still creating.
Yeah,
Not yet.
bro. Off,
And we're
we
still
off the
creating.
strength of your supporters. That's how we met. Off the strength of your supporters, your family. You know what I mean? So
Right.
it's just like it's gonna be damn near like we've been knowing each other forever once we get in, like, you know, actually the same
link up.
room. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah.
It's fucking regular.
It's gonna be magic too. And
Oh my gosh, bro.
I definitely want to sit in the studio. I definitely want to
Indeed.
create something from
Indeed.
scratch. I
Oh, for
definitely
sure.
want to soak up all game and everything you guys have been doing, you know, behind
Bruh.
the scenes. You know what I'm saying? Like
For sure.
I,
For sure.
you know, because like you said, it takes a village. It takes a village to build an empire. It takes
Talk
a village
about
to
it.
build a house.
Talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? And people are they're afraid to give just due, to
I
talk
mean,
about it. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's that fear, man. That
you know what
fear,
I'm
fear
saying?
fucks
It's
up a
like
lot of stuff, man. You know what I mean? Because they fear of what people gonna think. Yeah,
right. They fear things that don't even exist.
exactly.
Right,
You
right.
know what I mean?
It's okay to have some type of reverence or fear to something that you know can boost you to the next level.
Yeah, it can potentially be something that
Potentially
you
be
know what I'm
something
saying?
so great because it's one never have been done, or two
Yeah.
you're doing it in a more unique way, or doing it some way that nobody else has really done. So you're
Indeed.
creating the wave, and you know what I'm saying, it takes a
Yeah.
lot to create a wave rather
Hey.
than sitting there riding the wave. You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
Exactly.
It's,
I mean,
it's okay to be have that nervousness. Like when I even performing, speaking and stuff like that, bro, I get on stage, I still get nervous. Even if I was to go perform out right now, when I get up every day and leave my team at work, I get up and talk to them and stand around and move and stuff like that. I still get nervous because a lot of times I know what I'll be wanting to say, but then I just let that all go once the moment I stand up and get there, and then it naturally starts flowing. The energy just start flowing, bro. You know what I'm
Indeed.
saying? And because I always fear, I don't want to say the wrong thing or be misunderstood. You get what I
Right,
mean? And
right,
so that's
right.
one thing that I fear, is to be misunderstood. But then I start getting into that habit of starting to understand, or giving more understanding and clarity to others and stuff like that, man. So you know, so it's okay to have that, but you can't have the fear. You can't be scared to do something. You can be a little nervous or anxious about it, but never let it consume.
It's just
you, man.
because people fear to fail, but don't realize that failing is the first attempt at learning. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. And that's just real. You know what I mean? You gotta, how can you know it's gonna work if you don't try? You know what I'm saying?
Right,
I mean,
right,
even not even trying, because trying is not doing. You gotta do it. You know what I
gotta
mean?
do it.
You gotta do
Mhm.
it. Because if you don't, then it don't happen. Like, you know what I mean? You're gonna be like that one, like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be, oh boy, what the little Everest commercial. You're on the couch looking at TV, you're looking at me, you know what I'm saying? Get up and do something. You know what I mean?
Right,
Like, just don't
right.
sit there. I mean, it's either like this, bro. You can be on stage, controlling the crowd, or you can be in the crowd being controlled from the motherfucker on stage. You know what I'm saying? Which one you want to be, man? I'm just saying, you know what I mean?
Right,
I'm just
right,
saying.
right.
Which one you like?
Yeah, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be on stage, man.
All that.
I don't
We
want to
need
be in
all
the
that.
crowd. You know what I mean?
We need the stages, we need the
Yeah.
studios, we need
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
setup to produce the films, the movies,
Yeah,
the
man.
music
I
videos.
need
We
a subject,
all
man.
that.
I need a
We need
motherfucker.
all
I just
that.
don't go in there with nothing, man. Hey, man, it's too much to talk about for us not to have nothing to talk about, man. You know what I mean?
Right.
You just gotta get in there, formulate that motherfucker, and then get that shit out, bruh. You know what I'm
And when
saying?
you get it out, you know, you're getting it out with your ability. So right
Yeah.
there alone, that's you speaking from you. That's
For
original
sure.
within itself.
Yeah.
That's what makes you so special. It's because
Yeah.
nobody else can deliver that same message the same way.
Exactly.
Nobody could deliver. I can
Yeah.
right now we can read a message and I'll deliver it. You could read the same message, you could deliver it. It still won't come out the same way because
Nah.
you're your own unique way and I'm
Yeah.
my own unique way. You
We
know what I mean?
different
And that's what
aspects. You
we're
know what I'm
different
saying?
aspects. Even providing the same message, it's gonna come
Yeah.
out uniquely different, and that's what's special about it all.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
That's where
Because
we
you
at.
got to tone the crowd that you can speak to, and I got to tone the crowd that I can speak to too. But at the
Exactly.
same time, it can come together as one.
Oh
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
absolutely. And that's
And
what
that's the beauty of it.
and that's what unified media is going to be.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it's going to be.
Hey man,
Once
we
people
just
rev-
building bridges brick by brick, bruh.
That's it. Just like
That's
Will
all it
Smith
is.
said. Just
You
like
know what I
Will
mean?
Smith, brick by brick.
That's all we need, man. A little bit of concrete, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and lay that down, dog.
Little cement, put a little
Yeah.
this there, little
Slap
that
that on there, dog.
slap that, put that together, keep building.
Yeah, bruh. Putty it up, bruh. Putty it up.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That's all it is, bruh. And then next thing you know, you're gonna look up and be like, damn, this motherfucker, we got a mansion right here, dog. And
Mhm.
then let's go do another one.
go make
Yeah.
another mansion,
And let's
bro.
go, man.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
that's what it's
Everybody on the block got mansions. For
Mm.
why? Because motherfucker, we can. And now we
Mm.
did it. You know what I'm saying? We put the hard work, effort in that motherfucker. And now look, we chilling. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Effort, official music video out now. ONTL The One, ONTL 11, ONTL Entertainment.
Man,
It's
get
out
hey,
on YouTube.
run
Go
them
hit
numbers
that
up,
bit.
man. Run
Run
them
it
numbers
up.
up.
Run
It's
it
just,
up.
it's just the first of many that's gonna be coming. You know what I mean?
Just the first of many. That's the introduction to the
That's all.
collective.
That's all
To
it
the
is,
collective.
man.
Just
We
the
just
introduction.
that was just that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't worry, we gonna start dumping shit like in a minute, you know what I mean? But we doing sprinkles right now, you know what I'm saying? It's just
That's it. It's a hook. It's a hook.
yeah, yeah,
It's a
man.
hook. They got him
Yeah.
hooked.
That's all. That's all. I'm just trying to get you hooked.
That's
You know what I'm
it.
saying? That's
He threw the, and y'all threw the bait. Y'all threw the
yeah,
bait.
yeah.
Y'all
You
threw
know
the
what I'm
bait,
saying?
man. Y'all definitely threw the
Trying to
bait.
conquer the internet like my guy Top G. You know what I'm saying? I
Shit.
got the Top G, Andrew Tate.
We
That
need all
motherfucker's so funny.
We need all that, bro. We need all
No,
that.
straight
That's
up
why
though,
we
for
need
real
these
though.
books.
We
We need
will,
all
man.
that.
It's like I said, they're gonna catch on, man. Like I said, when they see shit moving, they're gonna jump on the train and oh yeah, I was right there. You know, I seen y'all in the background. You know, y'all been playing the background shit. Yeah, it's all good, bro. We seen, yeah.
We
Fall
seen
in
what
line.
we seen exactly
Fall in
what
line,
you was
bro.
doing.
Fall in line. That's
We
all.
seen
Fall in line,
exactly
bro.
what you was doing.
You fine. It's all good, bro. I
understand.
understand, bro.
But it's
Chill,
still
chill.
love. It's still
Yeah,
love.
it's all love.
love.
It's all
It's
love.
still
Because I
love.
mean, hate is just another form of love anyway. You feel me? That's all it is. That's all it is. It's just the tougher love, you know what I mean? Tougher love. That's all it is. But fuck it, you know what I'm saying? You can hate me now, but I won't stop now. You
Mm.
can hate me now.
Love the
but I can't
energy.
stop now.
Love the energy. Love the
Hey,
energy.
you know what I'm saying? That's just all it is, bruh. That's all it is. But no, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get my chance anytime I can get on here and drop some gems with y'all, man. This shit
Yeah,
is
yeah,
amazing.
definitely. You
Shit
know,
is amazing.
whenever you got some time off,
Indeed.
you let your brother know, you let me know,
Indeed.
and we'll lock you in.
Yeah, man, most def. I just, some you got to take breaks from the job, man. You know what I mean? At the work, you know what I mean? That shit is mentally draining. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
So
trust
you
me, I
gotta,
I had to take a break today. I ain't even hit
yeah,
the road. I needed to do a
yeah,
spiritual cleaning. I needed to get my shit right, and
yeah,
you
yeah.
know
No,
what I
trust me,
mean.
I got it. Me too, brother. Me too. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not finished with this brainstorm. I'm trying to really get. I'm not. Let me stop saying I'm trying. I'm really about to get
I'm
this.
going to. I'm
Yeah,
going to.
I'm going to get this stuff handled so I can start creating avenues for myself and others. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. I
That's
see
all
it.
I really want. I just want to
see it.
eat. I just want to eat and watch all my brothers, everybody else eat as well too. You know what I mean? I don't want to be up at the top by myself because I ain't got to be up there at the top by myself. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's enough room for everybody, but less is more of us. You know what I'm saying? Less is more of us.
Build the table and eat at it, man.
Hey, I'm
Build
just
the
saying.
table
You know what
and
I'm
sit down
saying?
and eat.
Yeah, you know what I mean? That's all. That's all it is.
That's what it is.
That's all it is, bruh. That's all I need. You know what I mean?
Shout out JC the Pharaoh too for being in
Straight
the
up.
chat. He stood the whole. I think he stood the whole show for the first time.
For real?
He took in these gems. He took in these
Is
gems.
we
It
be
must have been the topic. It
good?
must have been the topic of discussion. He was like, you know what? I'm gonna have to sit down with these
Yeah.
guys and take in this game. And he's
Man.
one that's been doing it. That's been doing it
Yeah,
well on his
I'm
end.
really, I ain't gonna lie, man. Like when
He's
it
been
comes to
doing it well.
promoting and doing his stuff, like
He be on it.
he annoy the fuck out of it, and that's exactly what you're supposed to do. Annoy the fuck out of him.
He just gotta he finds unique angles.
Yeah.
He creates. It says it in the book. Grab the audio, grab the piece of content, and find different variations to do it.
Yeah.
And because it was a relatable piece of content and so easy to make different variations of it,
Yeah.
it gets to the point of, damn, this, but
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere. It's and it's so many unique creative angles that he's doing it. And it's garnered him, over 50,000 streams on the Spotify.
Hell yeah.
And the thousands that he's reached already on the visuals. You know what I mean?
So
So
and he deserve it because every day he on that motherfucker, he utilizing that shit, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
He's utilizing
He deserve
the
it. He doing it. He not trying or nothing like that. He not talking about it.
He don't be afraid neither. He just be doing it.
And that's
Trial
what it
and
is,
error.
bro. And that's
Trial
what
and
it
error.
is. Like you just got to put that shit out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna look at that. It could be 10 people like, I don't fuck with it, but then it'd be like 20 other people like, yo, you tripping? This shit is funny as fuck. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and share it and shit. You know what I'm saying? Woo woo woo, da 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 da. And they gonna get their stuff out there. It's you know what I'm saying? It's not for everybody. It's just for the ones who relate to it the most. They gonna go ahead and do it. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what's important. What you just said there. That you focus on building what's relatable to your audience.
Yeah.
Build your community. Build around your niche. Build around your sound. Build out around the ones that are gonna appreciate your body of work.
For sure.
And that's it. That's all you got to worry about. Not everybody's gonna like. Not everybody's gonna like your shit, and that's okay.
Yeah, you supposed to have haters. That's what Cat Williams said. You supposed to have haters.
You ain't got haters. You ain't doing enough.
You ain't doing enough, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, if you got 14 haters, you need to figure out by the end of that day how to make double. Yeah, man. How to double that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's all that is. And like I said, it's nothing about it. It's just like it's not for everybody. You know what I mean? Your shit ain't gonna be for everybody. But then it's a lot of people that, hey yo, I fuck with you. You saved my life. Like I was going through some shit and I was watching your shit, and then you just, bro, I love your positive aura, just everything about you, all that type of stuff, man. You don't realize you could be saving someone's life with the shit that you're doing. You know what I'm saying? You really don't realize that stuff like that. You know what I mean? But if you like, it's like therapy. You know what I mean? Like I'm about to just really start just jumping on shit and just start doing. You know what I mean? I don't know. I find shit. I just do funny shit. I guess like my cousin, oh, you naturally funny, man. You just, I don't know. You just talk your mind, bro. Once you get on there and talk your mind,
right.
You never know what's going to happen, bro. You can be another Andrew Tate, Top G, like whatever type shit, whatever.
I mean, shit, you could be another Cardi B.
Yeah,
she was herself.
And
she gravitated to that audience.
And fucking is crazy. You know what I'm saying? And Cardi B is funny as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Naturally. You know what I mean? Naturally. It's just what it is. And then the voice and everything just make it just amplifies.
And to be honest, even though she doesn't write her own music, she knows she got delivery, she got flow, she know how to rap.
The thing is,
rap.
Man, you know what? Honestly,
she
bro,
can rap.
Like, I'm gonna just say this right now. Like, even Kendrick Lamar don't write all of his shit like that. You know what I mean?
Right. I know
so
there's a collective effort.
There's you know what I mean? What it is just you got certain mindsets, that are around you that, you know what I'm saying, that y'all just click. Like y'all have inspiration. Yes, it's inspiration to pull from, man. And it's not to say like that don't make him the greatest rapper or whatever. That don't make him, you know what I mean? Like there is no greatest rapper because that's always gonna be debatable. You know what I mean? Everybody got their own opinion about who the greatest rapper is. You know what I mean? But you can be the damn best version of yourself. You know what I mean? Nobody else can be you. So that's what I aim for when it comes to even doing music and everything. Like
having the greatest ability that you have.
I want to be the greatest of me, like, the greatest version of myself, you know what I mean? When it comes to my craft and anything, I do. Anything that I touch, it's going to be lucrative. Like I said, you know what I'm saying?
It's going to be profitable. Don't say it too much. Don't say it too much.
I know. Let me.
No. We we gave y'all a little taste.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm about to.
We got the patent. We got the LLC. We get all of that's going to be covered. It's copyright. All that.
It's coming together like butt cheeks.
I don't want to see none of y'all niggas with the word lucrative on your clothes. You heard?
On everything. Hey, I bet not see that shit or y'all gotta. Hey, what's happening? You know what I'm saying? I need my percent. You know what I'm saying? Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me, man. You know what I'm saying? But hey, on some real shit.
Appreciate you, bro.
This man, I appreciate you for even having me on, man. Just doing this shit, bro.
I ain't even expect you to come on. I thought you.
I know it was crazy. I just happened to be at the crib. You know what I'm saying? I was I went to go see that that Jordan Peele movie, Nope, last night or whatever. That
How
shit
was it? How was it?
It's a
Was
Jordan
it
Peele
that-
movie. You know how Jordan
It's
Peele
Jordan
movies
Peele,
is.
right,
Yeah, it's
right.
Jordan-
Not
it's
better
Jordan
than Get Out.
I ain't gonna lie, it was funny. It was, to me, it was funny. Like, yeah, it was. It's like it's really not. It's not a hit and miss, but it's just like it's a Jordan Peele movie. So it's like it's gonna be like one of them mind fuck kind of. But it's fire. It's
Did you appreciate
in my
it? Did you
opinion.
appreciate
In my
it?
in
Right.
my opinion, I liked it. Like, you know what I mean.
Okay.
It was different. Like, you know what I mean. And the fact that, like, you know, you get so used to seeing like the same movies and all this other type of shit like that. So, you know what I mean? When you see
his angle.
yeah,
is
when you
is-
see that angle and
it's a
stuff, you
breath
can
of
just
fresh
tell.
air.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? And it's just like the mind of Jordan Peele, like what he got going on. You know what I mean? So I went in there with an open mind, and I appreciated the film. It was good from the beginning to the end. It was a mind fuck for sure, but it was like a good mind fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Do you remember the one he did right after Get Out, before No?
Yeah, them. Yeah, called them. Yeah, them. Now that shit was funny as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta watch that one.
Hey, yeah. Hey, I would never let my motherfucking other side of myself whoop on my shit like that, bro. That's some fuck. You got me fucked up. You got me fucked up. You got me fucked up.
I'm gonna have to
I'll
watch.
beat the fuck out of myself. But no, on some real shit, that was just about conquering that other side of yourself, man. You know what I mean? That was conquering that evil, like, you know what I mean, that dark side of yourself. You know what I mean? And
that
taking
we
in
fight,
control
that we fight on a daily.
on a daily. Yes, man. You know what I mean? That's, you got to really look at it like, you know what I mean? But, you know, most people don't go in there looking at shit like that anyway, like that. You know, they
too entertained.
you know, they cool with looking at it at the surface level. You know what I mean?
Right.
Nowadays, you really can't. Everything is all like, it's more than what the surface is. You know what I mean? And so, like, you just got to look at it like that, bruh. For real. You know what I'm saying? Shit, it's 2022, about to be 2023, dog. It's 2023, dog. That's crazy. Man, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, imagine it. Like, you remember in school when we used to like put the date up on the corner, and it'd be like what, like 2001, like, or not even that 1990. Remember when it'd be like 1991 or like 1990, like, you know what I mean, some shit like that or whatever. Now we put in 2023 and 2020, or like with these movies, like, oh, movie ain't coming out until like 2025 type shit. We like, oh, bro, that shit is so far. Nah, man, that shit like 2 years
Right around the corner.
like, 2 years around the corner, dog. Like, for real.
And to say this, you know, time is gonna pass anyway. Why not do it?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Time is gonna pass anyway. Why you not
sure.
doing it? And
I mean,
because I've been in that space, bro, I've been waking up every day and I've been handling my handle. Like, I haven't missed a day at the gym yet, bro.
That's fire. That's
you know
fire.
what I'm saying? I haven't
yeah,
missed a day at the gym. It's my anchor right now.
Hey, man. Hey,
my anchor.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's them endorphins. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get them endorphins going. Like I said, that.
And I've been on the low with it. I haven't been documenting none of it or nothing like that because I want to hit people with the quick transformation. And start documenting.
I mean, I let people like I've been, like I said, I've been getting told like, yo, I can tell you losing weight, dog. Where the rest of you at? I left it at home. Like, you know what I mean? Or I left it in the gym. Like,
I left it on the blunt, and I'm not picking up the blunt.
Yeah, you know what I mean? That's just all it is. It's just, you know, some motherfuckers don't realize that, man. Once you put that, you could put the blunt down and get some type of stimulation from other things too, man. Go outside. You know what I'm saying? Go outside and go. Yeah, go outside, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You ain't gotta initially go to the clubs and do all that shit like that. Go do shit that you want to do.
Go talk to your grandparents who didn't do some stuff. Go talk to a stranger who has a whole different total story and outlook. Go do something different.
It really changes your perspective on life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Really
life is very sensitive. Life is very sensitive.
I mean, and it'd be crazy too, because like you see a lot of the people that be like, not to call them bums or nothing like that, but like homeless people and everything.
Right.
You know, surprisingly, some people enjoy just being like, yo, I'm cool like this. I'm content like this. Like, I ain't gotta worry about shit. I'm stress free and be looking fucking like they chilling. Like, you know what I'm saying? While we out here stressing like a motherfucker, like, oh shit, Cardinals.
And if they had just a taste of this, they'd be like, yo, the bed and the warm food and the glass of water.
Yeah.
Don't look at it half empty. Look at it half full.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And
Be
it be
abundant.
man, exactly.
That's where they have it, and they have
Yeah.
and a lot of them do have a lot of wisdom and knowledge. When that the ones that are not too don't have too much of a mental issue.
Yeah.
A lot of them have wisdom to provide to you, bro. Like a lot of them will give you some gems that you'll be like, damn, I ain't even see it that way. Yeah, because you don't live how I live, and how I live right now allows me to experience certain things and view certain things. And I've talked to certain different people and come across a lot of different people in unique walks of life, and then they're able to give you something to think about or consider when you sit there and realize and take a look at it. So yeah, man, you know, do something different, man. You can't look. I always say you can't expect change without change. You gotta change something in order to change everything. You know what I mean? You have to do it. If you don't, you're gonna be insane.
Exactly.
Because you're just repeating the same thing over and over again. And that's fine. But don't let it be something that you're repeating that doesn't allow you to grow.
You want change, you want change, be change.
Period.
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 You know what
bro.
I'm saying?
That's a part of being healthy. You know what I'm saying? You got to change your mindset, your health in order to be healthy. Change. If you want something to bring something into existence, you got to first understand how to change whatever it is that's not in existence to existence. You know what I'm saying? You got to change that.
That's why you gotta reality check yourself, man. Look at what you're doing, put it down, like actually sit back and be like, yo, what the fuck am I doing, yo? Like, you know what I mean? I'm not where I want to be at. Why? Recognize what it is, get that shit in order, and motherfucking handle that shit. And then there you go. Shit'll start moving, shit'll start changing. You will see it. You know what I mean? Don't look for it. Just keep your head down, keep working, keep going. Next thing you know, look up and be like, damn, there's no way for me to go back now. I'm closer to what I got going on than if I going back. I'm gonna be, you know what I'm saying? So
appreciate that journey.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate that journey, and look at your small W's. Look at your W's along the way.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Because you're further now than you was before.
Yeah,
life gets better every day you keep living. Not to mention the feeling of winning, beating the competition. I said it in the song, bro. That's
your only competition for real. You your only competition. Like
because people stifle themselves because they think too much and they hold themselves back.
Yeah,
you
like
know what
it's
I'm
just
saying? You are your biggest enemy.
Yeah, you just gotta really not give a fuck. Like, and it's easy to say, but it's hard to do. But at the same time, it's not impossible.
Right.
That's what people forget. Like, it's not impossible. And if you really look, you already know. Hey, it's possible.
It's possible.
Yeah. And really, if you really want to do it, I make it possible. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just I make possible. Like, it just
down these words,
come
brother.
on, man.
We need a segment just for that.
Break it down.
I mean, we can get into the legalese, you know what I'm saying, language, you know what I'm saying. But then, that's another thing, you know what I'm saying.
That's a whole other episode.
Yeah, that's a whole, you know what I'm saying.
But this is Unified Media Dropping Gems Podcast, episode 5. We had the privilege and to have ONTL 11 here today to shed some light during this episode. We appreciate you, brother. You guys are an incredible collective. I can't wait to see everything you guys unfold to the masses.
Indeed.
And effort was just the hook, was just a little piece. Make sure you guys go to their YouTube channel, subscribe to the YouTube channel. There's also going to be the ONTL Entertainment YouTube channel as well, where you're going to see a lot of their bodies of work as a collective as well. So make sure you hit that subscribe button there. If you guys enjoy the effort video, you guys enjoy the message, share that with people that you know are going to appreciate their body of work. They're talented, to say the very least. They have a lot in their arsenal that's not out yet that I know everyone's going to appreciate when it does come out.
Yeah.
The Juan, you drop wisdom, you drop gems on a daily. Juan, I know when you have the time, you're gonna be doing the same.
Hey,
and
man, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna
amazing.
come.
Yeah, it's amazing what you guys
it's coming,
do.
bro. It's coming. Don't even trip. Like, you know what I mean? Like I said, it's all in time. You know what I mean? It's all in due time. That's all it is. You can't, you know what I mean? everything takes time. You know what I mean? Like it can't just happen overnight. You know what I mean? Anything that happened overnight, nah, that shit ain't.
Time to get it overnight.
There you go. You know what I'm saying? That part right there.
It took time to get it overnight, but we here.
Hey, you know what you need one. Y'all need one of them things like every time you like with the dropping gem mention, you got that noise like you know you gotta be some shit like you know what I mean like yeah like how you know my nigga Flex.
There you go.
There yeah you know hey no that video little promo video though hey.
Hey, listen, that was inspired by y'all, bro.
I love it, bro.
It was just a little angle that I was trying to do for the podcast that I'm gonna do every week on the Saturday and find a unique angle whenever it comes to the topic of conversation.
Yeah,
and just keep building, keep working. The love and respect is mutual on my end for you two. I wish you guys a lot of love, abundance, and prosperity, and everything in between on that. You're now going to be a father, Dewan. It's going to be an incredible experience when the baby is here. Another addition to the great family that you guys already have. And I look forward to one day meeting the family and working.
Yeah,
with
you know what I'm saying. I'm about to just change my name to Theo Wanwan. You know what I'm saying?
That's it, Theo.
Theo Wanwan, like Theo. It's regular.
Just get ready because it's gonna be a beautiful experience.
Indeed.
And you know what I mean. And however we have to adjust to that experience, just know I'm here to support that in every way, shape, and possible. All right, brothers.
Man,
you guys stay up, stay blessed, and continue to see Appreciate y'all.
To you and your family too.
Hell yeah, bro. You already know.
Absolutely.
Off top. I'm about to go hit my bucket.
Rockin' Gems Podcast. Let's get
it. Must, my friends. Maybe it's time to change your must. Some people's must is to survive. Some people's must is to be okay. Some people's must is to have freedom. Some people's must is to have more than they can possibly spend. Some people's must is to take care of everybody around them. Whatever your must is, you're going to get it. I think how your life would be different if you raised the standard of what you expected from yourself, not your people, yourself, to that level, how things could shift. It's all about changing your shoulds to musts. It's all about going back and saying, this is how it's going to be.
I have an unfair advantage, you know. I went to war. And at war, I'm alive because other guys died for me. When you see stuff like that, you know, how can I quit? Most guys are just wimps, cowards. They don't have it.
You know, in the beginning, we went to every single label, and every single label shut their door on us. The genius thing that we did was we didn't give up.
The guy who is willing to hustle the most is going to be the guy that just gets that loose ball.
Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is going to hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, then go out and get what you're worth. But you got to be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.